Hello?
Has anybody seen Joel? He is lost.
Hello?
Marco.
Polo? Happy
There
New
he-
Year!
I see you.
What's up, everybody? Happy 2023. Jake, you're
Hello
looking
and welcome to
good,
the
man.
day.
You're looking
good,
snappy,
man.
snippy, and snazzy.
Snappy, snippy, and snazzy.
Fresh and sexy, baby.
I need to audition for becoming one of the characters on the Rice Krispies team, it sounds like.
Oh, that'd be a good gig. There's a lot
That
of
would be
money
a
in
pretty good
cereal.
gig. There would have to be a good gig, right?
There's a lot of money in cereal, bro. That reminds me of
Trent,
an
doing
old
good.
Mitch Hedberg joke.
What one?
He goes, man, I want to be on the cover of a cereals box. I don't want to be on Wheaties. I want to be on Rice Krispies. It would be Snap, Crackle, Mitch, and Pop. And you may be wondering, how did he do that? Well, in Hollywood, it's all who you know, and I know Crackle.
That's right. God, if he was still around, he would have come up with some crazy shit.
Oh, dude. Oh, he would have been canceled a few times by now.
Yeah, probably.
What's up, everybody?
How's it going, folks?
Happy 23. How was everybody's holiday? Anything good? Did you get anything good? Did anything good happen to you?
You know what? I have something kind of cool that I can show off that I got.
Do it.
Now that you bring it up.
Oh, I've got something I can
have it
show
right
off that
over
I
here.
got from you.
Oh, okay. Here, let me show you this. This is really cool, and this was out of left field, but I know that you're a big fan, so yeah, this is kind of cool. I just have to find a spot for it.
Find it.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
The base of it is 10 inches by 12 inches.
Oh, okay. The base of it is 10 by 12.
Yeah. So think
it's
about what that could
just
be.
a little bit bigger than a square.
Yeah.
The base of it.
Yeah. What has a base?
I'm thinking a humidifier.
A humidifier.
Yeah.
That would be fun to show off on stream, right?
Just a really awkward, heavy, full of water humidifier to hold.
Dude, we have so many people hanging out, so many friends.
Josh
Thank you all
P
for
hitting
hanging
us
out.
with
I'll be
the
right back. Let me go grab this.
hitting us with the
I'm just
revelations tonight. I used to do drugs a lot. Yeah, you know, happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. We got some interesting stuff to do tonight. We're going to talk about, we got Phryrexia's 1 coming. All will be 1.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about that.
This is kind of sweet, and I look forward to building this. But it's got everybody from the cast, dude. Check this out.
Oh, nice,
Got the whole
dude.
cast.
I've seen that on the internet before. That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, so this I got from my mom out of nowhere. I was just like, oh yeah, that's it's gonna be a fun time. It's got the stapler and Jell-O.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got like a lot of little inside jokes in the
memes
vignette, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. And then it has just the entire cast down the side. Like
That's
all
awesome.
the minifigs
Look at
that
the
you
Dwight.
could possibly imagine.
Look at the Kevin. That's hilarious.
Right? And I always love when a Lego has a lot of minifigures.
Does Stanley have a
because
pretzel
generally-
in his hand? Sorry to interrupt
does.
you. That's
Yeah, he
hilarious.
does.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
365 days till the next pretzel day.
that's right. That's right. And it's a great episode because it's an episode where Michael and Stanley find common ground, and you don't get a lot of those. And it's really fun when you have those moments.
Oh man,
because
the other big one is when he yells, "Did I stutter?" And they on the other end of that come out and they're having that one-on-one combo, and he's like,
Yeah.
he's just like, "You are a person I do not respect. Any other questions?" And Michael's like, "Well, look, you can't talk to me like that in the office. Just not gonna happen." And he goes,
I'm your boss.
and
Yeah.
he goes, "I can live with that." And then they shake hands, and that's the end, man. That was so good.
Yeah. Michael has those moments of just where he dials it in and he gets really serious, and it's really fun to watch.
Welcome back to Jake and Joel Are the Office. That's a very cool gift though, dude.
Oh yeah, it was really fun.
I'm gonna have to get you a floating shelf to put that on.
Yeah, I need to get a good. That's a good idea. A floating shelf would be good. Yeah, I like that.
Y'all are trinket, sort of like totemic reminder people. So you need another space, need another flat surface just for that, like floating. Yeah, eye level though, because you want to be able to like, it's got to be like chest level, you know, so you can like get in there and look at the little details.
Yeah, Buzz, it's not for everybody. I definitely know some people that don't like it, but
let me show you all this.
It's like a desert island. Oh, this is a fun one.
Jake put together Pauper decks, one each for me and my wife. For Jennifer, my wife, Jake built Pauper vampires, these are just cards out of his collection, you know, and these are like thought out, well put together, four ofs, three ofs, the whole 9 yards for constructed decks. That was Pauper. And then built me. He built me a Pauper burn. And dude, check this out. Like full on foiled out the whole land base. That's number one. Then we've got, let me get past the lands. We got the fire slingers. We got shit.
This is
foil set monastery swift spear
that I have. So there's probably some stuff that you would want to take out to tune it better. That card is really good. That was one of the only cards that I had to order because I was like, synthesizer. I didn't open a lot of Neo, and so I saw that card on some lists, and I was like, that's really strong. It's just good card advantage. It makes you a 2/2 vigilance later on.
Oh, I'm very familiar with that one. I've played, the only Pauper I've played was on MitGo. I was exploring the format, and it was Pauper Burn, and it runs synthesizer. It's got some synergies with another card, but yeah, foil Titan strength. They both have full 15 card sideboards. Almost lost the whole thing right there, but yeah, that was, Jake got me that for Christmas. It was very, very, very cool gift to receive.
Yeah, and I'll show you.
Field. Wasn't expecting Pauper decks.
Yeah, dude. Well, we had talked about it, and I was like, it seems like kind of a pretty straightforward format. Not saying that it's not a sweaty format that doesn't have good cards in it, but it's kind of like reined in because of what you're able to do in it. You know, it's limited to commons, so it just seems like a fun format that hopefully you and I can play together. But I actually just recently built myself this. I'll go ahead and show this off. But this is a red blue Kiln Fiend. So if
with the secret layer opt in there, I like that.
Oh yeah, it's got some fun stuff. It's got some Kiln Fiends, a single of this Cloudkin. It'll probably get cut. I really like these guys, the Tolarian Terror.
Any Pauper players know the meta really well. Is Tolarian Terror in the meta?
It's not
a good card if it's not in the meta, but
finally got these guys in a deck.
Oh yeah, love that treatment.
I had bought these a while back, but this format has Preordain and Ponder. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna run Preordain and Ponder and stuff. And
this is so your kind of deck. Well, minus the aggro part, but drawing cards to try and win the game, which you know, Monastery Swift Spear, Kiln Fiend, these are cards that can take advantage of you doing that. That's definitely up your alley.
Yeah, so we'll try and get a game going on tive Spell Table or something like that. Yeah. That would be fun.
Has anybody got a new commander deck they've been working on? Chat, let me know. I've almost put the finishing touches on Urza Chief Artificer. What I'm doing is keeping it completely old border. So everything in it, I've got
Terror is meta.
It's all funny. Completely old border. I ordered a bunch of the other retro cards from Brothers War that I didn't have. I've gotten my like secret layer signets in there.
Nice.
Gonna be my full retro border commander deck.
You should send me a list of the cards that you want to add into it, Joel, and if I have any of the retro stuff, I could send it your way.
I'll actually have an episode probably middle of next week of what I'm buying, because I've already started getting in. Instead of getting anything from the last secret layer, I spent $60 on TCG Player using our affiliate link. Thanks, Jake and Joel or Magic, for all the great videos. I spent $60 on singles for this deck, and that freed me up, you know, because I was going, okay, so I would spend $60 on this secret layer. Instead of doing that, I'm going to spend 60 on singles for decks I want. And so it freed me up to make choices like I got the foil retro schematic Platinum Angel to put in here, because, you know, it being retro, there's actually a small pool. These precons did a lot to like expand that pool, but building an entire retro deck, you go, oh my god, this deck needs Organic Extinction from Neon Dynasty so bad. That card's not in retro frame. So it is kind of an interesting limiting factor.
Your building parameters.
Exactly.
It's fun.
But
yeah.
I'm always going to have, now since I've got an all retro frame deck going, every set that comes out with retro frame, I'm going to be like, oh shit, what can I get for this deck? Yeah, exactly.
That's fun.
What is it going to open up? It gives me a little something extra to look forward to for a frame type that I know they're going to do for the rest of their lives. So I'm able to like, it gives me a little bit more hype when that pops up. Kind of interesting take.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Buzz just finished building a Veyron deck. That's a really good one. Have you played it yet? Or have you just finished building it? I don't even know that
commander.
Voice of Duality. It's a red, a blue, and one other 2/2 wizard. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. And if casting or copying an instant or sorcery causes a triggered ability to trigger, the ability triggers another time. So it's like Monastery Swift Spear as your commander, sort of, but it also trigger Panharmonicons any of your casting or copyings. And so it does the same thing for Veyron's ability too, right? It's kind of a cool
it's pretty
deck.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I like that it's a low to the ground commander too. It's in some sweaty colors. I like it.
Insomnizac's been reworking the OG Gliss of the Trader deck. Cracking Jank. I'm just real fast at Scryfall at this point, pal. I can just go doot 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 and just have it in my soul. It would be, dude, if I could get a little chip right here that was just Scryfall and I knew it was safe, I think I would do it. I think that would be the ultimate implant for an MTG content creator. Instant Scryfall knowledge available at any moment. That'd be pretty excellent.
Jank, question: did you ever open those last two Japanese War of the Spark packs?
Added Lord High in Old Border. Yes, Darth Brando. I actually have quite a wants list from Dominaria Remastered because there's a big swath of retro frame stuff in there. And so this is my chance to pick up like Urza Lord High Artificer for low in retro frame, all of the Esper tutors. I mean, Vampiric, Enlightened, and it's not Personal Tutor, but Mystical Tutor. All three of those being in this deck, they all play and they're all sick.
Did they all get a retro frame in Dominaria Remastered?
Oh,
they did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here, let's look at some cards real fast.
Nice.
Set DMR. Let's look at is old. So we got 145 cards in there, and just sorting price USD, you know, we got Urza, Force, Vamp Tutor, Sylvan Library. Obviously not all of these are going to fit into my Esper deck, but there's a lot of retro frame possibility. Birds coming in hot, Maze of Ith.
Oh yeah.
A lot of good possibilities for good commander cards in retro frame in this DMR set. I'm serious. I'm so excited to open this one on stream. I saw somebody asking if tomorrow night was going to be DMR foil quest, and that is a no. Unfortunately, we're not going to have those cards until next week, but and Jake,
it'll probably be Wednesday's stream.
Yeah, and I think next Wednesday's stream will probably be when we do Dominaria Remastered foil quest, if we get the stuff in. But Jake, you may have seen we got shipping notification for those today. So
oh great,
Monday, you know, maybe off chance Saturday, but Monday most likely, definitely by Tuesday, we'll have those in hand, and we'll get some fun going. We may even have some straight packs of it to sell on stream, aka or a la Cothern Cards Rip and Ship by Moonshot, but we'll see. We don't really know exactly where we're going to end up with all of this, so we'll let y'all know, but that'll be next week. And dude, I'm super pumped to open this. Are you pumped for this set? How are you feeling about this set? We haven't really talked too much about DMR yet.
I have watched a lot of it. I got 3 regular draft packs on Lance's stream, and I got a extended art bird, which was really cool, and an old border hunting grounds.
Oh, nice.
Which is a card that I don't have. That is just a busted Selesnya card from probably back when you started playing, I'm pretty sure.
Judgment was the last set right before I stopped playing as a kid and took a hiatus until college.
Yeah. So that card is really good. I didn't have a copy of that card. So Old Border Mythic and a Birds of Paradise for like, I think the packs ended up being like $20. I think he's doing them for $7 over there. And it's a really good set. These collector boxes, they seem super pushed. And I did talk with Lance a little bit, and just on Discord, and he was saying that he has not seen a collector box of it that's just been absolutely awful. He's seen some that are good, and he's seen some that are just great, just insane boxes.
Everything I'm seeing too,
it looks strong.
It's very rumor heavy right now, as is any discussion about print runs. But from what I'm seeing, and I'm just passing along rumors I've seen, this is not to make anybody FOMO, and this is not fact. I do not know what the hell I'm talking about. Everything I've heard is that the print run's going to be fairly low, especially the collector's booster run of this, and they're just going to kind of move on pretty quickly, like Time Spiral. I don't think that, or Time Spiral Remastered, I don't know that this is going to, you know, get that huge second print, still be available in March, May, you know. And so for me, the timeline's a little tighter on this one as far as how I'm personally going to interact with it. Normally, you know, I would be waiting 6 weeks. I mean, look, I'm showing you I'm buying Brothers War singles now, and that set came out at the end of November. Is that right? And so
November 18th, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. So when I'm looking at card prices and watching them over time from sets for cards that I specifically want, it's about that 6-week mark, almost like clockwork for me, at least personally, when I'm like, all right, I'm in a range I'm comfortable with. These have gone down. The ones that shot up, you know, I missed out on those so-and-so, but the vast majority of cards I can pick up now for the lows. And so for this one, I'm thinking maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks will be the timeline of pickups, but I don't know. I'll be watching, and I'll be making shorts about it. Y'all know that.
You know that it's going to be popular when you put a card like Force of Will, Vampiric Tutor, all of the tutors, Mystical, Worldly, Enlightened. When you make that kind of choice, it's going to be a product that people really like, and it's priced cheaper than Double Masters, for example, which has a lot of really strong hits. So it's like you can't even really compare the products, because one is just like strictly less expensive. So it's interesting because the caliber of cards, they're both high. You know, Force of Will is a S tier card. So when you have it at the helm,
look at the top 8 right here on the screen. I need to share my screen to you, but right here we have got the top 8 by value, and
now it doesn't have the depth that Double Masters has. That's the thing. We're like the value, like we're looking at most of the money right here.
Yeah, I mean, so the 9th pick is $16 right now. That's not terrible. You know, Hunting Grounds you were just talking about, that's like 15, 16. You know, so you're right. There is not a huge amount of depth, and you know what that comes down to is land cycle. There's no, they packed it full of card reprints and fun stuff on the playables, not so, I mean, on the playable spells, not so much the lands. I mean, you got the check lands, and
like
that's
the check
fine.
lands,
Just get them in retro. That's good.
when you get those in retro foil, dude.
Right.
I mean, you were just talking about your deck.
Yeah.
You would probably want the isolated chapel.
Oh, I absolutely bought that one from.
Yeah.
That was actually no. They actually just reprinted this in
Dominaria.
No, they didn't.
So.
Oh no, yeah, maybe this. Yeah, I'm gonna need to pick this one
first. This is its first one. So like those are actually really sexy for Commander because a lot of people
100%.
like check lands. They work really well in many decks.
Yeah.
And so getting a retro foil in this, pretty good. I actually like this land cycle. I know a lot of people aren't high on them because they're like, oh no, they're not fetch lands, but they're great.
Yeah.
They're great lands. Chain Lightning, that's a card I'm targeting. Counterspell, that's a card I'm targeting. Like when this set has been out a little bit, those are going to be what I go for.
Exactly.
Like those cards like that, 100%. I want a 4 of Counterspell.
This one's on my list. I mean, if we sort by EDH rack rank as well, not by artist.
Oh yeah, Urza's Incubator. It's needed a reprint for so long. Looking
at cards by EDH rack rank that are going to be in this retro frame. You've got, I mean, even down to like Nature's Lore. Picking these up in this retro frame, this is going to be the time to do it. Counterspell's definitely on my list. Mystic Remora would be on my list, but I don't think I showed you that. You know, you gave me that signed Old Border Mystic Remora. I put that in this deck.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I don't need one of these from the set, even though I do like that art. The one that you gave me was much better. Sentimentality
with the inverted
way.
Shadow.
Yeah.
The Ken Mayer Jr. one.
Yeah. It's here, I'll find it real fast. That was an auto include for me because originally Mystical was on my list, and then I was going through my notebook looking for anything that I had that was retro frame to possibly include, and I found that you had given me at some point, and I was just like, oh, holy shit, this definitely has to go in here. Oh yeah, here it is. Perfect. Top card.
Yeah. You know what's another thing that we should talk about in here that's I think worth mentioning is this is like a set that is kind of like updated art set for some cards that
100%. Yeah, look at Counterspell.
Yeah, not just like Counterspell, but looking specifically at cards like Factor Fiction, Sylvan Library, Force of Will.
Right.
You know, like getting more copies of cards from artists that they've moved away from as well, which is, you know, I know like it's a subject we don't normally broach very often, but it's just an observation that I've made.
No, 100%. It was inevitable that they were going to print a non-TN Force of Will, period. That was just
right. And Factor Fiction,
exactly,
which has been, yeah.
It was inevitable.
So it's interesting.
They found a chance for it. We've got the new Factor Fiction. We've got the new Force of Will. And now those are moved on from. But yeah, these check lands, 100%. 100% I'm picking these up. I want them. What are y'all, chat? What pickups are y'all aiming for out of this set? Anything? Oh, this is one, Jake. Savine's Reclamation. I don't think that this one's, you know, I think that this one's going to fly a little bit under the radar, but this is a $2 or $3 card, perpetual $2 or $3 card that is good. And we'll have it from 2019, and now we'll have the retro frame. This is one of the ones I'm trying to target. Buzzfuzz not picking up anything from the set. Not interested in this set at all? I want to hear you talk about that more. Non-Billy Barty. I could kind of say that too. You say I don't actually buy Magic cards, I just watch Magic videos. I don't actually buy Magic cards, I just make Magic videos. Play a lot of MTGO. I do that, which we're gonna do tonight. Let's talk about that. The plan for tonight, gonna talk about Phyrexia just a little bit. Had a nice little warm up with our Christmas gifts and talk about Domu. Want to look at some of the stuff we've seen from Phyrexia. Want to we've got one of the most important
Marrow Bone Gnar. Will you type that in really quick? Sorry, I don't mean to derail you.
It's the rat.
Someone brought
we're going to
ME.
Oh, it's not a rat. We're going to do a tier list that Jake and I really think is going to be probably one of the most important MTG tier lists that are ever created, and we'll go over exactly what that means. We got a lot to discuss on that.
It's in the title, but don't don't take the title at face value. Read between the lines.
There's a lot to unpack there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it out with some MTGO Vintage Cube. And so in the interest of that, Jake, let's go ahead and and we're going to run our Patreon giveaway here live tonight. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we will do that.
We're going to give out every month. If you're not familiar, if you're not part of our Patreon, every month we give back to the patrons that help us try and work our way towards doing this as our full-time job. 2 $40 gift cards to TCG players. Spend them however you want. We'll fire them right to your email as soon as you win. We're going to roll that tonight. We're going to get 2 patron winners. Some of our prize pool money goes to our Commander League, which is something you gain access to by joining our Patreon. Also our Foil Quest series, our VIP section of our Discord. Lots of rewards for just the different tiers on Patreon, including signed cards and a playmat. So why don't, if you're not a patron, consider tonight, brand new year, new you, new YouTube support, hopping over to our Patreon, check it out, see if it's a good fit for you, if you want to get involved in our community a little bit deeper. For instance, tonight, as I cooked ramen for the family, I shared in progress pictures. Just a little bit of a value that you will get if you hop into our MTG Discord is watching me hard boil eggs.
2x40 Joanne fabric gift cards. You know, here's the thing. Everybody was talking about the best way to boil an egg. 3 minutes over magma. Toss a refrigerator worth of water on top of it. Do not do this. It is not worth it. Listen to somebody else who knows how to cook. No, I'm drinking some. I'm drinking a Pacifico.
That's a funny line.
No, that was my take.
Take a boot. Crush the egg. Do not do this. I like do not do this as part of a series of instructions. That's funny to me for some reason. That tickles me. So yeah, at towards the end, right before we jump over to MTGO, probably we'll run the giveaway here live on stream. Give away 2 $40 TCG player gift cards. You can enter the win that. Go up. We got a link pinned at the top, or type in !Patreon. And it'll give you specifically a link to go head over there and see if you like it.
Yes, and to anybody who may not know, we do have a wave of foil opportunities going out for those people that did join Patreon, who may have been waiting. There is a wave of those that are going to go out, so make sure to look out in the mail over the next week or so. And if you hear anybody in Discord talking about hey, I haven't got my foil opportunity, just let them know that it will be going out soon.
I better grab a towel if there's going to be a wave.
Yeah, you should use the towel to dry off or deflect the water.
Towels don't work great for deflecting water.
No, they just absorb it. That's what they do.
That's what they do. Refrigerator's worth of water. Do not do this.
That's right.
It will not work.
Oh, congrats on the win on EDH Hijinks. That was such a fun time going over there and playing with them. That was fun.
Oh, Jake, I've got some good ones here.
All right, so what do we have here? Do we have everything?
No, I'm working on it. I figured out another search. Do you see this one right here?
Is it art?
Yeah, dude. I forgot to search art, so I've got it going on.
Art
now,
that
brother.
Features it?
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, dude. We're going all in. If we're doing this, we're doing it the right way or no way. Hang on, let me check this.
All right, don't let everybody know. They're going to be watching this.
Nobody's gonna know.
They know. I can tell they know. Holy shit, there's sharks in the background.
You can't let anybody know. We got to just make sure that we're good to go. So yeah, we're gonna run that Patreon giveaway at the end of the stream. Make sure you go check out our Patreon if you want to get in on that. You can tonight win yourself a $40 gift card to TCG Player. No.
That is true.
No. Oh yeah, dude. This guy for sure.
The biggest thing about the Patreon, you know, because it's not about giveaways or anything like that. Giveaways are just something that we do as a thank you. But the biggest thing about Patreon is if you enjoy what we do here, then you should consider doing it. But if you're not really into it or you need more time, obviously it is what it is.
All right.
We found the good stuff here. But yeah, the biggest thing is it just supports the channel. That's it.
That's it. Jake and I are on a quest for 100,000 subs this year.
I'm so excited for this one. This is going to be a good one.
We have got...
Oh, and we do have... There's going to be a discussion that some people here, definitely BuzzFuzz, will be interested in, that comes out tomorrow, which is going to be a discussion on the Dungeons and Dragons potential leak of the new OGL, which is just a whole bag of worms conversation that needs to be had.
Honestly, I don't know anything about it, and so I'm excited for this video tomorrow to watch your research into it and just kind of like understand more fully. It's crazy to me that you can be a company that trips and stumbles within like 3 months of like major stumbles within 3 months of each other. It's unbelievable.
This is a big indicator to me that it's Hasbro, dude, because I don't think Wizards of the Coast would consistently be just like lobbing up haymakers for people to criticize them for. Like, I really do think it's just Hasbro trying to be like, we should not have to experience the economic downturn that Apple and Amazon and Google and all of the big name stocks are going through. Essentially, Hasbro's like, we should just be able to pump whatever we want, and hopefully people won't notice. But that's the thing, is that people are just they get it. They see now.
Yes.
Kraken Jank, what time is the WotC stream tomorrow? Is there a stream tomorrow?
There's a WotC stream tomorrow. We're not going to be covering this one tomorrow. This one tomorrow is their world building stream. So basically it's them talking about the lore, the characters, the aesthetic, stuff like that. It just doesn't intersect very well with our content. So it's not one that we're going to be live for. That is the stuff we're talking about doing this full time. That is the kind of stuff we would definitely be, I would definitely be live playing every day or something, not every day, but you get what I'm saying, a lot. And this would definitely be the kind of stream that we were covering if we were full time, just have it on, but it just doesn't.
I think it'd be really
well
fun to get some, we might, maybe, possibly this weekend, tentative. Maybe an impromptu Dominaria Remastered draft. That would be really fun to do.
Do you have D&D on Friday?
We do. It will likely be our last session.
End of a campaign.
End of the campaign. We are in the middle of the final boss right now.
No, D-Hammer. Unfortunately, I don't do lore anymore. It was always something I was into, but after, dude, I read that War of the Spark book and
dude, essentially it's pretty crazy, but essentially WotC wants to, if you're making a lot of money off D&D, if that is where you are getting your livelihood, they want you to like log your content. Okay, it's like you have to have like a creator badge. You need to log your D&D content, and then any content you create, Wizards of the Coast has perpetual rights to. So like, say in my campaign right now that I'm in with our crew, say in that campaign someone were to make an item. This is the way that the game master, our buddy, described it to me, was that say somebody were to make an item right in our game that's really cool. They use the Dungeons and Dragons parameters to build the item. It's a homebrew item. And then if Wizards of the Coast were to see that, or Hasbro were to see that item, they would have perpetual rights to that item, and they could put it in their book, and they don't have to pay anybody for it. So it's like, if you were a big stream or something like that, you're making money off this, more than $750,000, they want a 20 to 25% royalty on what you're making. So it's a pretty big chunk of money. And what scares me is like, When I think about a channel big like Command Zone, that's just like they're just playing with the cards, right? They're just sitting at a table playing with the cards, playing a game. What stops Wizards of the Coast from being like, you guys are making a lot of money over there. We would at least like a cut. I mean, you are using our cards, you use our art for thumbnails. We give you free reign. You go on Scryfall and download images and you just put them in all of our stuff.
We'd be outie. We'd be changing this shit to Jake and Joel are Animal Crossing so fucking fast it'd be unbelievable.
Right. So it's or just like gaming in general or something like that. So
no, specifically
hopefully it doesn't
Animal
come
Crossing.
to that.
This is really non-negotiable for me.
CM, it does say in the contract that they can change it on a whim. It's just open to just like whatever they really want to do. But the thing is this is a leak. It's unconfirmed whether or not it's real, but a lot of people think that there's legitimacy to it.
Bro, leak is code for advertisement. Leak is let's see what they say, and then we can still adjust before the quote unquote official announcement.
I don't know if they're going to start shaking down MTG creators. What I'm saying is that there's not a big difference between all right. I mean, if Dungeons and Dragons, if people are creating their own modules and like using the D&D framework to build stuff and they have a massive following and they're making millions of dollars, that's who they are really trying to shake down. What I'm saying is, like, say Joel and I were to create a fun series around like MTG cards or characters, or, take for example the completely true and not made up history of Garruk, which is just absurd, But say we were to do more stuff like that, narrative content where we're just using their properties, their images and stuff, then yeah, it wouldn't be that much different in my opinion. I don't know how it would work. Jake and Joel are juice hunters. Right. They're going to piss off Critical Role. And that was the thing that our game master was saying, because he is a huge Critical Role fan. He has watched all of it, and he is well versed in the lore.
I'm sure he's watching right now, but he knows I don't watch that shit, but he still keeps me up to date on whenever the new season's coming out and shit. And I'm like, cool, man.
He's like, maybe one day people will watch it. But I do know that it's really good. What little I have watched is really fun to watch because it's all improv. It's all just people having a good time with well thought out, well developed characters, which is a great time. But yeah, I think at that level, because Matt Mercer has like connections with people that create D&D, and he's even written modules himself, I believe. I think that they would probably have their own kind of contract. That's what our game master was saying, is that they probably have their own thing, and
for sure you'd have to negotiate something different.
Yeah,
because you also can't afford to piss them off and lose them. He can just as easily be like, come on audience, we're going to this RPG
Pathfinder,
right? Exactly,
Pathfinder, which yeah, like. And what's interesting to me is I actually, I've gone to a couple of the local game stores, and I had one person like talking to me about stuff that is like D&D that isn't D&D, and there's so many different independent creators that are making D&D related stuff that you don't even need D&D anymore. D&D is like, it's a good framework and understanding, but like
when that's their fear. They said this in the fireside chat. I hope you mentioned that, because he said, basically said, you know what? We've mostly squeezed MTG for every drop of juice that they can possibly provide. The real next big thing we're going to be trying to do is increase our revenue over on the D&D side. And we think the electronic platform is going to be a big step, because, what the hell else can they do?
And I see a correlation between the movie too. I think they're going to see a push in interest, and they want to make sure that anybody who pops up and starts playing D&D as especially if this is going to be movie 1 of 3 or movie 1 of X, there's no telling how many there will be if it's successful. So they're trying to like nip it in the bud and make sure that they're getting paid
Well, what you're saying is the exact whole point. Is they don't need D&D as long as they got like the rule set, one reference book or two. I'm sure I'm oversimplifying, but those also exist. The books also exist in like PDFs on the internet that are easily obtainable. And what the hell else do you need? A piece of paper and a pencil, right? Like, and
what's going to happen?
Because it's all up here.
Yeah, what's going to happen is I believe that, you know, if it ends up being the kind of thing where people have to log their content and jump through hoops just in order to make D&D content, they'll just go pick something else. So yes, someone did say D-Hammer says they can't go Pathfinder because Pathfinder is one of the targets. Yeah, because Pathfinder is built on D&D 5e, isn't it? I would have to check, and someone's going to know.
I'm not 100% sure about any of it. Like I said, it's something that, you know, Jake and I were talking about it, and I was just like, well, I don't know anything about it to cover it. I'd have to do full out research on that.
And the people that are playing it at their kitchen table with, you know, their group of friends for no profit, they're completely unaffected. They just go on as normal. It's only going to affect creators.
Yeah.
Everybody else who just, you know, whether they're downloading it online or buying the module and just playing it, they're 1,000,000% unaffected. It's just, oh yeah, it is 3.5. Thank you. Yeah, I read up on it. I'm not super well versed. Obviously, it's not like a Magic player talking about Yu-Gi-Oh or something where I've never played it before. But yeah, for me, I play D&D, but I don't know the intricacies of it. I'm not like a super fan of it. Let's just say that. Yeah, there's Rory saying 3.5. Yeah.
There he is. What's up? I played a character in his D&D campaign this time around called Tamburello, baby. I was it sort of the OG plan sort of went to the wayside because I've got a 4-month-old, but I came in I was going to be in 2 sessions, but they only knew I was going to be in 1. So I came in as a surprise character in 1 session, and they were supposed to like save me in this dungeon. And I won't give out too many details because I don't know how far, you know, I know y'all are past that second encounter, but I don't know how much about the whole story you know at this point. But the first time I was there and they saved me and then I escaped, and then I was going to come into a second session and become the evil bad guy that I actually was the whole time, and I was actually a lieutenant for like the main bad guy of their homebrew campaign. So that was definitely a fun sesh for me. Randy Wright, 4-month-olds do rock. He's teething a little bit right now, and so he's just kind of like always pissed and annoyed and in pain, and it's very sad. But we'll be glad when we're past this little section. But mostly he's a joy, and I love him very much.
Rory says it's just an attempt. It just seems in an attempt to cut out competition, they now will be creating more. Yeah. Because Rory, the campaign that you built, it's like you have the knowledge of D&D, but your entire world is built yourself. Jake doesn't know the intricacies of D&D, but has played weekly for 2 years. Yeah, exactly. Correct. It's accurate. My bandwidth, I need to I don't know, increase my bandwidth. I only have so much space. I have 64 megabits of space. That's what I've got.
64 megabytes, that's it?
Yes.
Buzz, yes.
That's it.
Jake is a living example of you don't necessarily need technical knowledge to be a fairly successful YouTuber.
Hey, but you do need to know how to turn lights on and off.
You need a partner that has patience and knows how to Google. I'm a good researcher. I'm a good researcher. Is there a term for that besides researcher? I'm just an excellent researcher.
Consultant.
I'm an excellent consultant.
That's all I ever wanted to be, was a consultant.
What would you consult on? Tell me what you would consult on. Tell me one thing you would consult on.
Consulting.
You would consult on consulting. All right, what's your 30-second What's your like 30-second pitch for how you would bring value as a consultant?
Keep an open mind.
Got it.
Speak with confidence.
Oh, there you
believe in
go.
yourself.
Nice.
And have at least done the tiniest bit of research on what you're talking
and
about.
And that's like the cap. Only a tiny bit of research.
The tiniest
the
bit. Just give a little
amount
tiny...
you can get away with. Whoa, what is happening right now in chat? Zach Adams coming through with 50 gifted memberships. Bro,
50 memberships.
Is that picking up on our member goal tracker? I don't even know if member goal tracker is gonna see this.
I see a bunch of green names.
Yo.
Some of them are new people, some of them are old people.
Yo,
some of them are young people.
If you are getting a gifted membership right now, you definitely need to hit Zach Adams with a thank you. Zach Adams, you're out of your mind. Thank you so much. Holy crap, dude. Everybody's gonna have
Zach, thank you.
Everybody's gonna have so much access to emotes. Oh my
emotes
goodness gracious, dude.
All right, so I was thinking for this tier list, I think D tier should just be the art has a shark, right? We should probably break down this tier list.
Yeah, okay, let me turn the music down. Let's go ahead and intro this.
Yeah.
Hit us with a hello and welcome to the day.
All right, so we have a spicy one right now. Hello and welcome to the day.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
We are talking about MTG's most important sharks.
This is a tier list that you didn't know you needed in your life. But
that's right.
Now that it's going to be in your life, you're never going to be the same. We have hand selected the MTG sharks. Now, when I say hand selected, it just means we went through and grabbed them all.
I just have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Hand selected.
Yes. Like fine wines, each one.
What if it was sand selected?
That is
because it's sharks at the beach.
That is a good question. I don't have an answer for that one, unfortunately.
It's too intelligent a question to answer.
It is.
An old wise man once said.
You hit me with those a lot. Questions that are too intelligent for me to answer.
That's right. Thank you for saying that. I do appreciate you recognizing it.
Yeah, no problem. Let's swap over and take a look at our shark tier list, which starts with a fun one. So we had to do it to you and start with giant octopus. Now, you may be going a shark tier list, y'all. You're starting with giant octopus, but Jake, I think that you can see why we would start here, and it's because right here, one of MTG's sharks is represented.
Yeah, that Jaws right there is hearing the music, and it is coming for it. This has a lot going on with it. I love the giant pink octopus. I like that there's some 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea flavor text on this card as well. I like that it's a 3/3 for 4.
Look,
no island walk.
As far as ranking,
just bad.
This as a
it's
shark,
not good.
This right here, this shark, Jake, is afraid. This is a fearful shark here. Look at this shark going, Mom! Because there's a giant octopus coming.
It's like when Neil Patrick Harris puts his hand on the brain bug's head and he looks back at the people that have survived in Starship Troopers, and he's like, he's afraid.
He's afraid. Yeah.
He's afraid.
Yeah. He's afraid.
And we get that great moment where the drill sergeant is now outranked by Rico, and he's
Rico's
just
roughnecks.
We have this great turn between the two characters of where Rico was trained by him, and now he's telling him, good job. Zim got the bug. Yeah, so let's go ahead and rank this. I think we have a pretty good idea of what's going on here. It's not a shark, so I don't think. I mean, there is a shark. I don't know. I would give it a C.
I feel like this one, based on how fearful this shark is, this is getting a C.
The other option is because it's bad. It's a 3-3 for 4. Is that worth putting it at D?
I don't know. 3-3 for 4. What does that mean? I'm not understanding exactly what you mean by that. What I'm looking at is a very scared, terrified shark, and sharks are supposed to be badass.
That's right. That's right.
That's just how I feel.
Okay. And the reason it's not a D, because if this shark was, if it was like, say, running from a starfish or a jellyfish, it would definitely be a D.
Right.
But because it is running from a huge boat crushing octopus,
it knows its boundaries. It's like, thank you, Ricky, for being the one that sacrificed yourself. I'm out of here.
It's a C.
All
yeah.
right.
So because it's an octopus, it gets away with a point of fearfulness, because it is an octopus that's going to eat it for sure.
All right.
An octopus is smart.
Next shark. Now, Brawlin made the list, but barely. Because Brawlin is a Sky Shark rider. Do you think that this... Okay, so what defines a shark, right? It's got sharp teeth that it uses to attack. Look at Brawlin's sword. Looks like he's using shark teeth to attack.
Yeah.
You know, they fly through the air with great ease. Look at Brawlin right now. He looks like he's having a great time. That is like hair flying in the wind.
I think so.
They've got to keep moving to breathe. Look at Brawlin. Doesn't that look like a fella that if the smallest amount of slowdown happens, Brawlin is suddenly not going to be able to breathe anymore?
This is a tough one for me. I don't know where to rank this, and I'm doing my best. I can barely see the shark. Okay?
And Shabraz, who we know Brawlin is riding, Shabraz is actually a shark, so we can't really rate the actual Sky Shark. You know what? Maybe this is just a D because it's not a shark.
I think this is a D. This is a person.
Yeah, that is a person.
I mean, the last one was an octopus, but there was a scared shark.
That was about the scared shark. That was pretty clearly about the scared shark. This is about a person,
who is riding a shark.
Right. Next shark. Shabraz.
Okay, here we go.
Now, as far as sharks go, this one looks like one. I'm pretty sure that this is the creature for the first time in the video. But
this card is only seconds away from suffocation.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta keep moving as a shark. Now, Jake.
And it is a bird.
Imagine a shark that is a bird.
Yes.
Now, what do you think it's got?
Hold on.
Do you think that this has like a light shark body, or do you think this has strong shark wings? Because it can only have one or the other.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Is that if there is an infinite universe, there is one where seagulls, instead of bird heads, they have little tiny shark heads.
Yeah.
And it is a terrifying place to live.
Taste for blood. You don't go to Venice Beach when there's a seagull shark flock.
Venice Beach is called Blood Wine Shores.
That's
and
good.
It is where all of the birds go, and they attack the children, and none of the children have fingers there. They call them nubby hands, which is not appropriate. There.
It's really rude.
And they should not say it.
It's rude.
Okay. I think that this is a high rank shark because it is a shark that flies.
I want to make the case that this is an S and not an A. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
It comes down to fashion sense. Shabraz is wearing a nice belt. And I like that Shabraz took the time to put a nice belt on, and chat, I know what you're thinking. Oh, that's just a strap for his saddle.
Saddle.
I'm
That's what I
thinking
was
here.
thinking too.
I don't see a human above Shabraz right now. We should at least see a little head poking or something, some legs. I mean, look at that. You would definitely see the legs of Brawlin if Shabraz just wasn't like out for a night on the town. Right now, he's not attacking. Shabraz is going, hey, Chris, I'm over here. Because they met on opposite sides of the street than they thought they meant to.
Yeah. This card would be perfect to me, and this is why I think that it should have
Chris!
be ranked A.
Chris!
If it had like fit hairy man legs and a couple antenna coming off of its face like a snail, I think I could get there.
Okay.
But no, here's the thing. This shark is not afraid. So easily high rank because of that.
Let's say
flies.
A,
it has, I think it's an A. I think it's an A or an S. It is good, but it's not a shark that stands alone. It's a shark that needs a partner, so maybe that holds it back.
Ooh, I didn't think of it like that. It's not a
lone shark.
It isn't a lone shark. It's a partner shark. It's not a lone shark.
It's a shark that wakes up, it gets on the phone, and it's like, hey, are we going out today?
I'll put on my best belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Shabraz is like, I know you wore that belt to bed. You can't unhook it with your wings.
No, he just kind of wiggles out of it. He's just like, ha, 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 ha. All right, next shark. Now look at this.
That was a good discussion on that one. I hope that we can have that kind of discussion for most of these.
That's what I'm aiming for. Now look how number one, look at the tentacles here. We got a lot going on. We got to break this down. We got three.
Oh my God.
3 different things happening. We got a shark, we got a toe, and we got a crab.
Yeah.
Committing murder.
This is a lot going on here.
Bigger than 4 mermaid.
Really good too. Actually, this card is really good.
Invested some of their expendable income in face tattoos. So I'm kind of into that. But I really am down with Food Time's note here, which is this is only a third of a shark.
But it is a hammerhead shark.
So do we view this as the shark is a third there, or do we view this as the shark is 2/3 even more?
It's the classic question of, is the glass 2/3 empty or 1/3 full? Both answers are the same.
Well, shark to crab.
I think because it's such a and it works so well with proliferate, I think it's like an A tier shark. I like the mutant sharks. I want to rank them high, but maybe we need to save those spots for the actual sharks.
Well, so far
my fear is that the actual sharks aren't going to be strong enough.
Well, and that's the thing, right? We are at a point here where we're at a point now where
the hands are crab.
More than a shark is what we're going for. More than a shark is what we value. Not so much being the embodiment of a shark. Next shark. Now, this one has a lot going on because this one doesn't even have to be in the water. At least with shark toe crab, we saw a shark that lived in the sewers. That means we're still around water.
So much experimentation on hammerhead sharks.
Well, they are alpha predators.
They've got their eyes all the way on the side. Imagine if that's where our eyes were.
I think that this is further away from being a shark than I would be comfortable saying that this is a S tier shark. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm more on the lower side.
Can you imagine a 2/1 green creature for 3? Think about it. It's not very good. I do like its face. It's got a cool face.
It looks mostly dinosaur to me. It looks mostly beast, less shark.
That's probably why they went with Hammerhead, because they were like, if we do this as like a great white, it's just gonna look like a weird dinosaur.
Weird blunt-nosed beast.
Yeah. This is a fish beast, and there's no water anywhere to be seen. I think it could be a C. I think it's a C.
I'm feeling like it's a C.
It's not a human. It
No.
at least has some shark-like properties with that mouth.
Next shark. Oh, wow. Look at that shark. This shark's name.
Deep water.
This shark's name is Terry.
Oh, Terry. Yeah.
Terry
I like
the
this.
shark didn't know that their picture was going to be taken. Also, I don't know that sharks do sharks look up? This shark seems to be swimming down, but going, huh?
Yeah,
Right as we took the photo.
It's like maybe doing a dive and then was like, whoa, see something.
What's up there?
Doing
What's
a
up
dip
there?
and then.
So
I think this is a fine shark. This is an okay shark here.
it's extra points, and we need to determine this. Do you think that cliffside property belongs to the shark there? Because as far as like shark real estate goes, sunken ship on an ocean cliff, that's like
Good question.
That's top tier shark property. Thank you for saying so. That is premium shark real estate.
No, I think the shark is just passing by, man.
That belongs to somebody else.
I think we've got an actual loan shark here. But here's the thing. I'm reading this card and I don't like it. No, because it does have a shark.
It is at least a shark.
Yeah, but the card itself is so bad.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go
all
next
mana
shark.
producing lands you control provide water instead of their normal mana.
Hey,
That's what we're gonna call that from now on. Water.
You pay one water, so you pay 2 water to get it on the battlefield.
Yeah, I pay a water. Look, who's gonna pay a water mana?
I'm more of a fire mana kind of guy.
For this
Next shark.
Oh, here we go.
This one's called Giant Shark, and it looks menacing.
Wow.
It's a 4/4 for 6. If we are gonna include analyzing the card itself, which I didn't think was the stipulations.
Yeah, 4/4 for 6. It is a good shark.
It's a summon shark.
Here's the thing, because I agree with you to an extent.
Is this Jerry?
Which is get as far as we can with the art, and then if we need to, then we look outside the art to find what we need to do.
So this is another
shark,
one. Abandoned ships, sunken ships. It's chilling around sunken ships.
Yeah.
This shark's name is Jerry, chat. I like that. If y'all would keep helping me name the sharks as we go through this. Last shark, this was Terry. Here's Jerry. Just so y'all can keep up at home.
Don't feel like they all need to rhyme.
They don't. Okay? The next one doesn't need to be Barry.
It doesn't need to
or
be
Larry.
Or
years and years
Gary.
of improv. Decades of improv at work right there. Did y'all see that?
It doesn't need to be Zary
second
or
city
Jerry.
graduate. Second city graduate right here, y'all.
Okay. All right. This right here, Giant Shark. I love the art. I think it's good. I like that it has a water symbol on top right.
Yep. I like that it has a moon symbol in the middle. That's pretty cool.
Moon reminds me of going out late at night in town.
Yep.
Crescent moon is out. You know those little crescent moon nights that we used to have.
Yeah, dude.
Go out on the crack of the crescent moon.
Stole a lot of stuff.
Crescent moon parties.
Break into a pharmacy.
Yeah.
You know.
You used to always say, you would always go, never know what's gonna happen on crescent moon night.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Joel, stop talking like that. And you would just chug all that milk, and then we would be
I had to
Having a
chug the
crazy
milk to
night.
get my stomach ready for all the NyQuil I drink at the pharmacy we break into.
That's right. You would be like at the pharmacy drinking the NyQuil, and you
Dude.
look at me, and your eyes are wide open, and you're like, Crescent Moon Night, baby. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Joel, we need to go. And I'm always at the peanut M&Ms. You know me.
Adult diapers and peanut M&Ms. That's what we used to call them.
That's right. They used to call me that whole sentence.
What's up, adult diapers and peanut M&Ms? How you doing, son?
And I'd be like, Crescent Moon Night, and you'd be like, not for 21 more
Not
days.
for 21 more days, bro. I'm still
Okay.
My shirt's still all purple from the NyQuil.
Yeah, I'd be like, you need to do laundry, and you're like, I'm done with that shit. Crescent Moon Night changed me.
No more laundry, only new clothes.
All right.
Giant Shark, I think, is either a B or an S. This is either like exactly what we're looking for right here. This is an MTG Shark. Or if we're going the route of you got to be more than a shark,
Wait a minute.
this is like
Hold on.
the perfect embodiment of a B shark to me.
If Giant Shark blocks or is blocked by a creature that has taken damage this turn. So this is a shark that's built for a
just-
red-blue deck. Is that what I'm reading here?
Well, it's
Like,
like
you need
blood
to-
in the water. This is a very top-down
Yeah.
design.
Yeah, Giant Shark gains +2/+0 and has trample until end of turn. Cannot attack unless an opponent controls at least one island. So there are so many parameters.
Yeah, dude.
You're like, I want to attack with my Giant Shark and I want to get the most out of it. So I need to ping the creatures for damage before it hits them. And it can't attack. Giant Shark is buried immediately if at any time controller controls no islands. That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, sure. It's S tier.
Giant
Easy
Shark.
S.
Easy S, Giant Shark. now here's just a picture of sharks. I don't know how this
Who
got
are
in the
they?
folder. I don't know what this is doing in the folder. We're moving on. Where the hell did this even come from?
Let's rank it.
All
Let's
right,
just rank it.
everybody, we're ready for some airy names. Y'all go ahead and drop those on us. We need all the
I
airy
think-
names.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, next shark. Here we go.
Hey, Shamble Shark.
Shamble Shark. Now look at this one. This is even less shark to me than the Dino Shark.
Mutant Hammerhead
Yeah.
again.
This is almost, well, it's because they needed sharks. I think you're spot on with they were like, how do we show that it's part shark? Well, either a fin
Hammerhead.
on its back or it's a hammerhead shark.
Hammerhead. Yeah.
But the thing is like if you were actually a mutator that was putting together different genetics of animals, wouldn't like you want to go for things that were more efficient and better? I feel like hammerhead's eyes being on the ends of that's not great for land battles. Or like
How does this thing sleep?
it just kind of like curls up. You ever seen a dog like curl up into its own legs? It kind of just like one by one gets down on the ground and then curls its little crab legs around and then puts its little hands
falls
down.
over.
Yeah,
Just like falls over on its side.
yeah, when the ground is shaking, you know the Shamble Shark is going to bed. I don't think this is a high one, dude. I think this is another C. I think Shamble Shark, I'm not happy with it being a B.
It's too human of a face.
Yeah, it is. It's very humanoid face. I think it's because of the
Yeah.
humanoid body. I think it sort of fit. You know, it's got those arms. Yeah. Next shark. Oh.
Now we're
wow.
talking.
Oh wow.
Now we're talking, because that one shark that I really liked that I said I wanted it to have human hands, this one has
This has got 'em.
essentially like kind of like cat claws coming out here. Human forearms, cat claws. This shark is not afraid. This shark is a shark. This shark is in the water.
It's a shore shark.
This is a strong shark. I think this is an S tier shark, I think.
I think those are bear claws, man. I don't think those are cat claws. I think
Annie, what do you think of this shark?
those are
I want you to
bear
get your-
claws.
Do you mind if Annie sits here and weighs in on this one shark here, just for a second?
Shark, that's
Absolutely.
hard.
Annie, you gotta weigh in on this shark just for a second. Give just 20 seconds of what you think about the shark. There. Yeah, sit.
Ding, ding.
Just sit. Just sit for a second.
Going away.
Jake had to use the bathroom.
Talk about this shark with Joel. Gotta get myself a drink.
This chair moves so fast.
Jake was like, I need another beer. Annie's walking by.
That wasn't my goal either. Why does this shark have arms and claws?
Okay, so out of all the animal kingdom, what kind of animal do you think those arms and claws belong to?
A bear?
That's what I said. Jake said a cat.
No, Jake thinks everything is a cat.
I don't think that those are cat claws. I think those are
No,
bear claws.
it's like a bear or like a werewolf.
What do you think of
Does
the
it have
short sharks?
legs?
That's a question that you have to come up with the answer for in your imagination.
I think it has legs.
What do you think of its pattern?
It looks like a leopard.
It's got a leopard print shark skin
And
thing.
it's like super blue.
I want to know,
It looks like, you know what it looks like? A street shark.
It does look like a street shark. That's pretty
Yeah.
on point.
It's like a ripoff of a street shark.
Did you ever have any street sharks growing up?
No, my brother had a bunch. We just found one when we were cleaning out the storage. And I didn't have very many Ken dolls, and I wanted more diversity in my Barbie playing. So I would have the street sharks be like the other romantic opposites to my Barbies.
So the Barbies would fall in love with the street sharks?
Yeah. Yeah, that one. He had the one on the far right. We definitely had the hammerhead because I remember the hammerhead really well.
I keep clicking on the
Yeah.
wrong thing. Here, I'm looking for like a group shot. Oh, let's
that's a
here
group
we
shot.
go. Toys. This is what we need, though. This
Yeah.
is what we need.
Yeah, so those are my Ken dolls. And I wonder why I have terrible taste in men.
I had a street shark.
Oh, the green one is scary.
Actually,
That's
you
like
know-
second generation.
Yeah,
Ow.
some of these I do not recognize, but
Yeah.
I mean, as far as sharks go, oh, here's a good one.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at those.
Yeah,
chat.
the orca, that's the one we just found on the top.
DJ Zam said interspecies erotica. Oh, with
Yeah.
Barbies and with the street sharks? Oh,
Well,
man.
Barbies don't have
Yeah, you were
any type
making
of genitalia. None of them do. So
You were making some like weird porn way early.
I was making like weird films. It's more accurate.
God, okay.
I'd be like, and then they all go to prom, but this street shark is in love with this other one. And I had a Barbie that looked like Michelle Pfeiffer, and that was my favorite one because I loved Batman so much.
Did y'all have
Batman?
Did y'all have the orca with its tongue out? I bet this one was a good kisser.
That's what I'm
at
saying. That's the
prom.
one that we just found.
Oh, really? This
No,
one
I think
here?
he was always like a bad guy.
Oh yeah, he's like, I'm here to put alcohol in the punch.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna throw water balloons at homecoming queen.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he had a redemption arc. You know, you never know. We're excited
Maybe
for
he
the Barbie
did.
movie. I'm excited for the Barbie movie. Very excited. It looks super amazing.
So on a scale,
Super amazing.
Annie, you get to rank this one S, A, B, C, D. Where would
You guys don't even know the alphabet?
Where would you rank pouncing shore shark?
Well, I have nothing to compare it to.
I know, and that's the beauty of this delineation here.
Oh God. I'm gonna give it a B.
Pouncing shore
that
shark
bad?
is a
Okay.
B tier shark. No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
I mean, like it's kind of cool. It's like a mutant shark, but I can see there's one that's flying. That's way cooler.
right, and we don't know
Yeah,
if
there's
this
just
thing has
something-
evolved
it's the
to be on
legs,
land
yeah.
anyway.
I love
Not knowing what's happening at the bottom of the card is really freaking me out. Like I really need to know if it has legs, and if it does, it's worse. But if it doesn't, it's also worse.
It's legs. You're not worried about anything else just
Yes.
out of frame. You're
No,
just
I
worried-
also want to know if it has a dick. I'm very
Do you
curious.
need to know if it has a beast penis?
Yes.
This goes back to the Barbie street shark thing, doesn't it?
No. No.
Oh my
no,
God.
No.
Chat, you were accurate. You knew what was going on.
Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman is the best Catwoman ever. It's just facts.
I have to agree with you.
Zoe Kravitz.
I was gonna say though, I did really like
cool.
Zoe Kravitz's turn as Selena in the Batman.
Eartha Kitt was a cool Catwoman too, in the old school Batman. Hey Jake, what's up? What are you doing? Oh, I think Jake's gonna come in. Well, you guys have fun.
Whoa.
If I knew if it had legs or not, I don't know how that would change the rating. So don't ask me. Okay. Bye, Joel.
Annie, thank you for your help.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Oh. I'm just gonna say that I would totally watch a show where Barbie characters date street sharks.
Next shark. Oh baby, now here we go. Now
there are multiple sharks.
This is not just one shark. This is a NATO of sharks. This is a typhoon. Full on water spout with sharks.
I am trying to set aside my bias because I know that this card is really good. But a bunch of sharks flying around in a typhoon, I can't see it being anything but S tier.
Me either, because the thing is like, even if these sharks are incapable of controlling their descent, I mean, what is the average shark weigh? What does a great white
300 pounds
shark weigh?
Great white shark, 250 pounds.
Jake,
easy.
You don't understand poundage at all. Most weigh between...
Great white shark. Let me guess for real.
Okay, guess for real. Chat, guess along. How much... What is the range?
325 pounds.
I said guess for real. 325 pounds is a fat TLC reality show star.
Okay.
That's not a great white shark.
All right. Okay. Let me think about Jaws.
I'm talking about
700 pounds.
I'm talking about a great white shark. An actual great white shark.
I want to be closest without going over. 720 pounds.
Jake, 700 pounds is like 5 beer kegs. You don't understand what a shark is. I'm worried you don't understand what a shark is.
This is ridiculous. You're making me look like an idiot on live TV.
Vending machines are like 700 pounds. A shark weighs significantly more than a vending machine.
Okay, all right.
Have you ever seen an ATM? That's like 350 pounds. So like 2 ATMs.
You need to... Okay, all right. I'm gonna say...
You need to understand that like a car engine is like 700 pounds.
275 pounds. Final answer. Lock it in. Give me the rub.
We're
what is
back into fat reality star television range.
This is ridiculous.
Look, an average great white shark weighs between 1,500 pounds and 4,000 pounds.
That is insane. That I should have guessed higher when you were giving me the clue about the vending machines.
That's like a Ford Taurus.
How did I lock in at only 275 pounds final answer?
I did everything I could to guide you. You needed to be thinking more like Ford Taurus size and not 2 ATMs.
This is crazy because I had the art here and then I had my memory of the Jaws movies, and the Jaws eats the whole boat.
The entire boat. Shark Typhoon.
Well, they don't S tier because there's so many pounds. Because there's just so many pounds of sharks represented in the art.
That's what I'm saying. Even if they couldn't control their descent, 4,000 pounds, anybody throwing a Ford Taurus at you, you're gonna have a bad time if you're on the receiving end of that. That's
but a Ford Taurus with teeth.
That's what I'm saying. And fins.
Way worse.
Way
worse.
Made of rawhide skin. Next shark.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whoa. Now, I gotta say, this one doesn't have eyes.
Dude, this shark is so good too. It flashes in. It's a great blocker. And when it enters counter target artifact or creature spell, just counter a creature spell with this shark.
This shark is at least 275 pounds.
This might be a 400-pound shark here that we're looking at. This is a big one.
I'm thinking,
just based on what you said. Because it's not a great white, so it's not as big as a great white. You know? It's a great shark.
That dude is on that boat going, either that's a voracious great shark or I am super stoned.
I'm scared of what's going on for, you know, would you rather, okay, really quick.
Yeah.
Would you rather be in space, cut off from Earth, running low on food, or in that boat?
I'm going to say in that boat, and here's why.
Okay.
I'm still on Earth.
This better be good.
Number one, I'm still on Earth, and as long as I can stay above the water's level, I can still breathe.
Yes.
So I'm good there. Number two, it looks as though this great shark has already achieved its primary goal. And so just maybe there's a chance that if I lay flat in that boat and look up into space going, I wonder if I'd rather be trapped in space, that shark might just leave me alone.
Flavor text should settle it.
There is no boat big enough.
I think this is an S tier shark.
I'm with you. I mean, basically you asked me, would you rather have a 0% chance of dying, or would you like
your
some
answer.
opportunity?
I like your answer, because in space, all you know is that, well, you can't go outside of your thing. There's no swimming.
Yeah,
rules
of space. Number one, no swimming.
Misses you.
Number
maybe the
two,
shark misses you.
Don't breathe in your fart. Number three, take a change of socks. That's the 3 rules of space.
Take a change of socks. Yeah, because your socks will be rocked. And you need 2 pairs. I heard that. I read about that on one of those magazines that you signed us up for subscriptions. I think that's an S tier shark.
S tier shark. Next shark.
Whoa.
Now hang on.
Shiny shark.
Now
this
shark,
there is something going on here.
This shark looks, number one, super stoned. Number two is obviously being like transported from somewhere where it wasn't. And so that leads me to believe, number three, this is a shark that didn't know it was on call tonight by the title visionary, got super relaxed, OSHA compliant, wildly safe, if you catch my drift, and then was suddenly called into work, and he's like, "What?" as he's coming through the portal.
Oh, but it's almost like the whole ocean moment is coming through the portal here, because you have all the fish that were swimming with the shark are here with it too.
Maybe he was at the club.
Something's going on. I think that this is probably right in the middle for me.
I'm feeling like it's a B shark as well.
Yeah, I'm
Really?
getting like B vibes from it. It's our first red shark of the evening, which has to do with the text on the card.
Yeah, but see, something like that I think
sweet.
pulls it from C up to B for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a safe shark.
That's pretty wild. That's some pretty wild art there.
Next shark.
All right, what do we got? Oh man, this card really let me down. I'm gonna try to set that bias aside.
A shark and the reflection of a shark. So it's almost visual trickery making you think that's two sharks.
What is more powerful than one shark? Two sharks that are a team.
What's more powerful than two sharks?
Four sharks.
Two sharks with law degrees.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that we were going to be able to anthropomorphize the sharks into
How do you
good
think
jobs.
How do you think that Carrie and Barry, shark attorneys at law, came to be?
From this card? Is that what this card is about? You think?
Welcome to the discussion.
For me, I do see two sharks, but I only have one rose in my hands. And I think that this is probably
Carrie and Carrie. It's Carrie, and Carrie. Shark attorneys at law. They specialize.
This one is so hard to rate.
Why is it hard to rate for you?
Because I don't understand it.
Well, I mean, Carrie and Carrie, Carrie and Carrie, shark attorneys at law, specialize in entertainment law. So
Yes.
they do a lot of like copyright infringement cases, contract
Yes.
disputes, stuff
I
like
understand all of that.
that. Okay, I'm just making sure you know the specifics.
I understand all of the logistics of what they do.
Yes.
I just don't understand the art, because are they coming out of some little, what is that even? What are they coming out of? This one for me is a B.
I
Maybe
do
less.
think I agree with you there. We've missed some B's. I think that we hit a nice little string of B's there.
Yeah.
And I think that that's enough for us to move on to the next shark. Whoa.
Wow.
Now this is one of the
That's
biggest
This
sharks.
is crazy. Now this shark weighs 500 pounds. Easy.
Easy 500 pound shark here.
This is easily a 500 pound shark. Look at the cliff back there for scale. It's eating a 4-person boat.
That's-
4-player boat
That's
there.
easily a 4-player boat.
That's a 4-player boat. This shark has eaten so much that it has tons of jaw muscles. This shark is crazy looking. I think because this shark kind of looks like a turtle, it would be an A, but I'm leaning toward S.
I think when I see this, I go, that's a 500 pound shark. Easy.
Easily 500 pounds. Look at the cliff for a scale. It's eating a 4-person boat.
It took
In
four
one bite.
people. It took 4 people to pilot this boat successfully on the open seas.
One person would have needed to be up in the crow's nest. You would have one person navigating. One person would be on the front of the boat, standing on the tip of it,
Playing an
looking
accordion.
out, playing accordion. Thank you.
Mhm.
And there would be one person below the boat, making sure that they shovel the water out.
They'd be
That's
the
how the boat
person
works.
getting yelled at to help work the sails.
Right.
And then
Someone
you would
would-
go,
or
what
drinking.
about the
Someone would be
accordion
down
guy?
there drinking.
And they're like, don't
Yeah.
talk about the accordion guy. He's up there doing his job.
He's working. So in this, I think it's an S tier shark. I'm so happy that this list of sharks has some good sharks on it.
I'm thinking that this is an S tier shark.
It's just so big. It's a 500-pound shark.
Next shark.
DNR says it's a few tons of pounds.
All right. This might not be immediately obvious. Being on a shark tier list. But I need you to see that we do have a small army led by the munitions expert. However,
Yeah. One of which is a...
right up here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Look at that right there.
Is this just a shark with some spikes tied to it?
This is a shark plus spears, Jake. A shark plus spears. Wore his best necklace.
Spears. What did I call them? Spikes?
Spikes.
I've never seen spears, I guess.
This
is great.
A shark with
This
harpoons.
is a good shark. This is a shark that would exist in like Mario World or something. Look at all the cannonballs it's flying around with.
It's got a chicken
There's a rooster.
friend. It's
Chicken.
This is an entire cannon right here. This is
Why
just,
is that cannon being thrown and not used to fire more cannonballs?
they fired all the cannonballs and then they were like, I don't know, throw the shark with the spikes and the cannon. So for me, Jake, this is the kind of shark I look at and I go, that's a B shark right there.
Yeah, I think that shark is honestly out of its element and doesn't want to be there.
That's exactly why I'm saying B. It's not right now giving me any indication that it is in control of its situation.
Right now, it's got its mouth closed because it's like, oh, we need to keep it together.
No, it's kind of like going,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's giving me that vibe too. And the reason and what sells it on that shark doesn't want to be there is because they're not even using that cannon correctly
at all.
They're just, they put it in a catapult, I guess.
They said, how do we use this shark?
This goblin is an idiot, but this goblin is very good in constructed formats.
This goblin is an idiot, but this goblin is very, very good at dressing itself. Like fashion sense, S tier for the goblin.
Sharkery, if you will.
Sharklery.
Sharklery,
look,
if you will.
This is a B shark to me.
It's a B. It's a B.
At the very least, we've got a shark. We're not afraid shark. We're not mostly a dinosaur shark. Terry isn't looking up at us and we don't know how it sleeps.
Based on the shape of this tier list, it's shaping up overall to be an F. You see the shape of the tier list?
Well, we're not done.
I know, we're doing our best.
The next shark.
All right, here we go. Oh!
Chat, clap when you see the shark.
I see it. There's 1 1/2 sharks in the picture.
Number 1, chat, gonna need a name for this shark. Number 2, do you think, Jake, that this is an aquarium or this is like an underwater city and that's just raw, unprotected ocean out there beyond the
raw,
windows?
Unprotected. That one. I
that
think
is
it's
raw. So this isn't an aquarium.
I think when this was painted, the artist just happened to see a shark back there. I think
like
that
Chaz.
the artist.
A
I think
shark
the
looks
artist
like a
was
Chaz.
on location for this, and
during the arrest.
During the arrest, I think they were on location,
That's a good
and
thought.
it happened to be. They said, you know, I'm going to be doing a painting today, and I want to be there for all of the moments of where people are arrested. Why can't I think of what is that moment called when you're anyway brought into custody? And I think there just happened to be a shark in the background.
To
That's
me,
it.
this shark isn't aggressive. This shark isn't presenting a threat. A shark, I mean, I think of this almost like a raccoon to a big city, right? This is if it lives this close that you can see it out the window, this thing is like living off of scraps of trash that they are like ejecting into the raw, unprotected ocean out there. So I don't see this shark as much of a threat.
Wait, really quick, can we go back to that art? Why holding it by the blade? Why?
I think this guy's going, this is your dagger and we know it.
And they're like, no, pay no mind. He likes to hold it by the serrated edge.
They're like, look at this guy. This guy's like, God damn it, Tommy. That's evidence. That's evidence in a murder. And he's like, this is the murder weapon she used.
But why not just hold it by the Maybe they need it for prints, and they know that the bottom part of it is going to be for prints.
The prints
Never
is
mind.
where the blades are.
I get it.
We came
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
where the prints are. That's where the prints are.
That's where the Prince music is.
Because it has a good story, I think it is fine being a C or a B.
Dude, I like this as a C.
It is a
because
shark. It's a basic shark.
Yeah, but
dude.
it's like a scavenger shark. This isn't even legitimately a shark. This
it is legitimately a shark.
I know,
it's a
but
shark
it's like
in its
feeding
natural
off of
habitat.
scraps. Yeah, but is it? It's living next to an ocean city. You know how much pollution is there? That shark has become dependent on the refuse of this underwater city. That's all I'm saying.
You don't think that shark hunts?
I don't think it
That
has
shark
to.
looks like it's out hunting.
It goes whatever the equivalent of dumpster diving is in this underwater city.
You think it's like out trying to get popsicles that kids are throwing into the ocean and stuff?
That's what I'm saying. Those popsicles that get thrown into the ocean that just stay popsicles, this shark eats those, and that's how it survives.
But it is a shark, so it
Keto's
should
right
be
on. This is basically a rat.
basically a rat shark. Okay,
Next shark.
that's fine. I accept it. Sharks equal ocean raccoons.
Now what do we do here? What do we do here? Chad, I need a name for the jellyfish. What do we do here?
That jellyfish is named Deathbringer.
That sounds like an edgy nickname that it gave itself.
All right, so this shark is having some serious trouble because it should have
That's Roger the Man of War.
easily 200 to 350 pound shark here, and it should have been able to swim
minimum
right through the jellyfish's squiggly lines. The jellyfish has like 1,000 legs. I get it, but the shark should have been able to swim through those frail squiggly lines, and this jellyfish got him anyway. So this shark is definitely a shark. So it's not a brawlin or a shabraz, or excuse me, a brawlin
correct
level.
right.
But yeah, I'm kind of unimpressed.
All right, so let's look at the different
Oh,
perspectives.
you think the shark is being tickled?
That I was gonna say, we have to look at this from different perspectives here now, because looking at this, it could be deriving pain, absolutely, from this experience.
Yeah.
It could also be deriving pleasure from this experience. What if that shark right now is in ecstasy? What if it's some kind of hentai fan and this is its element right here? It needs this. Yeah, that shark is a shark. Come to Jake and Joel for the memes, stay for the biting commentary on what is a shark and what is not. We should actually play Is This a Shark?
You know,
Do you think pain or
it
pleasure
could
here?
be a big laugh that it's having, but I think that
That makes it a dopey shark anyway. And if it's getting pleasure from this, it's some kind of sexual deviant shark.
I think it should be a B. That's where my gut is telling me it should go. It should be a B.
I feel like we're going to recategorize that one as a C, but I do like it. It's definitely minimum
it's a
250
big
pounds.
shark. Yeah, 250 to 350 pound shark right there.
Easily.
So it's not like one of those minnow sharks.
Next shark.
Oh my goodness.
Now this is a gravel gill axe shark. Do
this
we know?
is not a shark.
Do we know what an axe shark is? Because if that's some kind of like squad, is this like a motorcycle club? The Axe Sharks?
Yeah, that's a good question. Can we zoom in on the art? I want to look at its face. God. Okay. So it's wearing like the helmet of one of its friends as a shoulder pad.
Oh God, yeah, I didn't even see that. That
It's
is
got a
definitely the
very
exoskeleton.
scary face. It's got a very scary face. Even though it has a very scary face, it's not a shark at all.
Justin B said it's a boy band. Can you imagine this thing going, "You're tearing up my heart when I'm with you"? What do you think about that? How does that make you feel?
Those are some good notes. Ooh. I think the best thing this has going for it is it's got shark in the name. It's really hard for me to rate this high.
This is not a
I'm
shark.
just trying to stay true to the parameters of this very serious tier list that we've established.
The most important one. That is not a shark. Next shark. Now, how does this get categorized? Because this shark could be small if you cast an opt. This shark could be big if you cast a 6-mana spell.
This shark is scaring the shit out of me, man.
We gotta categorize this one and move on.
I had to look because when I saw it, I was like, this has some weird vibes, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's from Ikoria. Okay. So it's like a spiked, like,
to me, dude, it has flying.
Thistle shark.
This is like the embodiment of an S tier shark right here. It's spiky, it's scary. The name of it is Shark.
Yeah, its name is Shark. I do love that. Yeah, its name is Shark. It is a flying shark. It's from the Shark Typhoon. Yeah, that's an easy A, easy S. It's just a shark, man.
I'm thinking it's
a
easy
big
A.
spiky shark. I like to think that those teeth are growing out of it, but they might just be thistles.
I like Beanpot's point that it's not a real card, so that does bring it down from S. So I think it's okay to let that bleed in here.
Oh, BuzzFuzz says, how is the new art for Sharknado not on the list? Do we have to go get the other shark? We have already done Sharknado.
Yeah, not now. Next shark.
It would still be S tier, BuzzFuzz. Here we go. Finally, a hammerhead shark that's just a hammerhead shark.
This is just a hammerhead shark. Can't attack unless the player controls an island.
That's fine. So you play it with Spreading Seas. Phantasmal terrain. I like it. I think it's what we're looking for.
It has
it's
one
called
eye.
Hammerhead Shark.
It has blood coming out of its mouth. It's got a scar in place of its other eye.
Yeah.
B.
You think B? I won't settle for anything under A on this.
A it is.
It's a hammerhead shark. It goes next to shark.
It does go next to shark.
Now that is a very small shark, and it probably only weighs about 8 to 10 pounds based on the size that I'm seeing here.
Yeah. Next shark. Okay, now hang on. This is just half of a shark. We don't even have the pertinent half. This shark can't go anywhere. It's mean as hell looking. Gotta say that.
Yeah, this is rough. I feel like we have to rank this at minimum half of the tier list or less.
So we're only going to be ranking this on a scale of B to D?
B to D. I don't think we can rank it as S or A because we're missing
the other half of
the shark. Yeah.
Chris Pollock says the other half could be anything. It could even be a shark. So we could get half shark if we wanted to.
Yeah.
That's actually how you refer to all sharks. This shark is half shark and half shark.
Yes. The other things that we've seen are like 1/3 shark, 1/3 octopus, 1/3 crab.
We have seen third shark. This is half shark. Now this is half shark. We categorized third shark higher. We categorized third shark. No, we categorized third shark as a C. You know what? I think this has to be a D because it's only a third of a shark. And this is a half a shark. I mean, this is a third of a shark. This is like a quarter of a shark.
Yeah. I think that half shark, it's fine at D. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not disappointing, but it's only half a shark.
Oh, I see what you did there. I hate that it's a whole card and a half shark.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
You know, because
I mean, look at
what it is.
This has some of my favorite Oracle text on any card. Look at the ability it gives you at the beginning of your upkeep. I love any card that kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger.
God, I was like, what are you saying? And then I was like, oh.
I'm a big fan of any Oracle text that leaves you hanging. It's just like, hey, at the beginning of your upkeep, high five your friend.
Yeah.
No, something sharky.
I would do pimp my ride at the beginning of your upgrade. Pimp my ride.
That's good.
With exhibit.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Next shark.
Oh wow.
Now
my goodness.
There's a lot going on here with this shark.
It's a shark that hangs out with a zombie Gengar.
Yes.
And two other things.
Zombie Gengar.
Okay.
Zombie unicorn.
Uh-huh.
And then this is your cousin or something? Who is this?
That is your cousin.
Holy shit, that's my cousin.
That's our mutual cousin.
Second city graduate here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, My Little Pony. That's your grandma, dude.
That's your grandma.
Bro, that's your grandma.
Zombie Mike Wazowski, Zombie Gengar, and Zombie Unicorn all walk into a bar. They go, "Where's Zombie Jaws?"
He's like, "Well, I'm right here behind the bar. The owner didn't come in, so I had to help myself. What can I get you guys to drink?"
Years of training.
That's crazy that Zombie Gengar is on this card. I kind of want this card.
How do you rate a zombie shark that moves with a zombie posse? This is B minimum to me.
Yeah, easy B minimum, because it's clearly, I'll just say this. Zombie Gengar, Unicorn, Shark, they do the heavy lifting.
This guy pays for all of it. That's why
he's like, please.
That's why he's friends with them, is because he's the money bags.
Wait, so this is like grown up real monsters, and these are the characters that we never knew about. And yeah, this is like I see what's going on here. I think this is high. This might be S tier shark. It's a zombie shark.
I've got to go A shark on this one if we're going up
you think
high.
A?
Yeah. Zombie shark.
Keto says 125 pounds. Yeah, maybe
you think
even
that's 125 pounds. That might be a 200-pound shark, honestly.
Yeah.
Last shark.
Oh, wow. Hungry sharks.
3 hungry sharks.
Wow.
3 hungry swirling sharks that think they're about to get to eat a vampire. Now keep this in mind. These sharks eat vampires. These are vampire consuming sharks. That's points. You don't really see much sharks eating vampire lore, but here it is right in front of you.
Are you worried at all that because the person walking the plank has no access to their arms, that he's just going to drop past the sharks and just go to the bottom of the ocean and sink, and it's going to be up to them to kind of chase him down?
Okay, well, at least they can chase him down. I was going to say, yeah, notoriously sharks do not like the bottom of the ocean. So if he gets down there, he might be safe. Because vampires, to my knowledge, are eternal. And even if you're a vampire, wouldn't you just like drown forever? You wouldn't really die. You'd just be in a perpetual state of drowning. It's pretty dark to think about.
In a dark place,
yeah.
Very low at the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
I would think that once you got to a certain depth, you would probably like crush, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they're not invulnerable. They're just everlasting.
What would happen if you dropped Wolverine into the bottom of the ocean? If you tied up Wolverine, what happens to Wolverine if you drop him to the bottom? Do you know that kind of Wolverine lore?
No, I mean, I would assume
He's similar to a vampire,
got a skeleton,
right? Maybe?
He's got an adamantium skeleton, and if they're drowning, they're constantly regenerating the lungs. So yeah, I feel like
He
it
would
would just
drown but not die.
Drown.
You'd be fine. Happen in Days of Future Past. Oh, okay.
69 mega. Thank you for coming through.
You know, I would say probably A tier shark here. That's kind of like where I'm living.
I mean,
here.
it is multiple sharks. So there you go. There you go.
Yeah,
chat.
this is how it ended up.
What do you think?
Not bad. Can we just go over our S tier sharks one more time?
S tier shark. We've got giant shark. We've got shark typhoon. We've got voracious great shark. And we've got spined megalodon.
Wow.
A tier sharks. We've got
Cool.
Shabraz, Sharkto crab, shark, hammerhead shark,
Yes.
summon the pack shark, and walk the plank sharks.
Okay.
B tier. Pouncing shore shark, stoned shark coming from a tidal visionary portal. Carry and carry shark attorneys at law.
On Mystic Reflection. Yep.
Shark with spikes. And laughing shark from the Man of War art. C tier sharks. Scared shark running from giant octopus.
Yep.
Dinosaur shark. Scared Terry.
Yeah, Scared Terry.
Shamble shark that we don't really know how it even gets to sleep.
Bitch. Yeah.
And then
I don't know how that one sleeps.
rat shark that feeds on the waste of the underwater city.
Which we have not confirmed. We don't know that. And it might be passing by.
It's pretty confirmed.
If it was, okay, really quick. If
that looks like a gutter shark to me. That's all I'm saying.
If it is a gutter shark that just lives around this city, then sure, it's a C. But if it's just passing by, it would probably be an A tier shark. We can keep going.
It jumps from C to A if it's just a passing shark.
If it's a badass shark, we don't know. We can't tell by the art.
Pretty sure that's a rat shark. I know rats, and I know sharks, and I know rat sharks when I see them.
I think you and I are going to have to agree to disagree on this one. And that's fine, because that's what creates discourse, and that's how we're able to have
I'm going to disagree to
a
disagree.
good conversation. You don't want to disagree. You think we have to be on the same page.
D tier sharks. This person, we have determined, after careful consideration, is not a shark. We also determined that this merfolk, while dark and scary, and definitely there are shark teeth involved here, also
not a shark.
Not a shark.
Right.
And we did some digging, and we used our research to determine that this here, it's only half of a shark.
So it isn't a shark, technically.
It isn't technically a shark. And so we have a hard time categorizing it as such.
Because its category is half sharks. If we were ranking MTG's half sharks, it would be one tier. It would be one card. It would be that card, half shark.
That's what I'm saying.
S tier for fulfilling the prompt.
Yeah,
so
you fully fulfill the prompt.
So many sharks not discussed. What sharks did we miss? I think these are MTG's sharks.
Chat, that I know that was kind of tough to watch and sort of like adjusted your mindset on Magic the Gathering as a whole, and maybe sharks in general. But it came from a place of education and insight from us. I need you to know that. We only meant the best.
Coral Reef. Wow, we need a tier list We need a set with some serious shark. John says touch of invisibility.
Well, that's our shark tier list. It is now done.
We've done the best that we could.
We did do the best that we possibly can.
What is that shark's name?
They can't currently see that shark. That's a picture of my son.
Oh, okay. They can't see the shark. Okay,
No.
that's good. Oh, they can just see us.
They can only see us.
That looks like a happy shark.
It is a happy little baby shark. A baby shark. Okay, so we got two things left to do here. It is 11:30, Jake, so we're going to need to kind of... I got to get up early. And 11:30 on the East Coast, so we're going to kind of have to power through. We'll get a nice little draft going. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just do a game.
What I want to do, I want to check. We're going to do this patron giveaway. Let me check real fast. Okay, perfect. No new patrons jumping in right now. We're going to run this giveaway. Let's check this out. I've got all of the patrons who are currently patrons right here. We're going to give away two $40 TCG player gift cards. If anybody is trying to join the Patreon, you've got about 5 minutes. We're going to run this giveaway while MTGO is updating. Then we're going to play some Vintage Cube. And that's going to be the two things that we do tonight that are left.
That's right.
We've already had, I think, was this one of the most important MTG streams that's ever happened?
That was a really good, fun time ranking those sharks with you, man. That was a good time. And that is one that's been on our list for a while now. We're going to have to find, let us know, chat. What are some obscure creature types that you think that maybe we should do a tier list on? Maybe for a stream, maybe next month or something.
It may shock you to know that tier list sharks has been a planned piece of content for over a year and a half, maybe 2 full years.
It was always brought up as a meme, but we decided that tonight we were going to sit down and seriously do it and give it the best chance that it has. And I think that, you know, finally we're in a good place with it. I like how it turned out.
Right now we're running through all of the patron names so that you can see your name and know that we did it. Also giving a chance to anybody who wants to join our Patreon, support us a little bit more than just clicking that like button and clicking that subscribe button on YouTube, to hop in if they so choose. If you do want to help us for super free, click that like button. Also want to give another shout out, 50 gifted subs tonight.
Wow. Holy shit. Yeah.
Absolutely
Thank you again.
insane.
That's just crazy.
Hoping that, oh shit, I just ran through all of the rest of them so fucking fast. Here we go. We're gonna run this again.
Clay, 2 years. Wow.
Oh yeah,
It would be nice if you made this list alphabetical.
Why?
Oh, maybe for next time.
It's in order. It's in order of joined. When you joined. Know when you joined. Here we go. Jake, you got a D6 around you?
You know what? I have a D12.
Oh, actually,
I'll do you 2
Manland
times
tier
better.
list. I actually kind of like that.
Oh, Manland tier list would be fun.
It's a cool idea.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Oh, I was born ready.
A 5.
Randomizing once. Randomizing twice. When we get to the end of this, randomizing 3 times. The top, bottom people. 3. That's 4. So the person on top and the person on bottom going to win.
BuzzFuzz, you're not on the list? Are you sure? Are you certain?
Marcus Spitznagel and Braddock Rogers. Braddock Rogers and Marcus Spitznagel. Braddock Rogers and Marcus Spitznagel. You are the winners of the patron gift cards for the month of January. We will be in touch to confirm your email addresses.
263. BuzzFuzz, are you sure you're not on that?
There you go.
Yep. Okay. We're
All
good.
right. Marcus and Braddock, you are the winners. Congratulations.
Reach out.
No, don't have to reach out.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
You are our patron winners. We will be in touch to confirm your email address, and I will fly that out. I think they just gotta... What eats sharks?
Yeah,
I think
that's
the
right.
answer is turtle. Who sharks the sharkies?
All right, chat. This is a moment where we're going to just say thank you so much for hanging out tonight. We are going to play some MitGo. But if you have enjoyed the stream this evening, definitely click like and subscribe. Come hang out with us next Wednesday when we're going to be streaming. And definitely catch a stream in the future. We're going to be opening some Dominaria Remastered.
Probably next week. Next week's stream will be...
Sponsored by Collector's Cash, which is where we got that product. So we're going to be opening that essentially a week from today. But yeah, tonight we are going to do a draft of some vintage cube and then one match and then probably call it after that. So we'll see how we do.
Jake, I'm going to take a quick bio. We'll be right back.
Alrighty.
We'll get
Sounds
going on
good.
this.
Cool. Tier list or tier list turtles. Kraken tier list. All right, let me write some of these down. I like turtles. I had manlands, turtles, atogs, krakens. Zach, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Everybody, thank you for hanging out. This is fun. I'm trying to figure out what I should eat tonight. Annie, what are you thinking? What should we eat? Oh, Annie ate macaroni and cheese, so I'll figure it out after this. Brody says, Jake, you got to open the DMR collector packs backwards. They're printed in Japan for the first time, so they're... Yeah, I saw that. Buzz, having some lasagna. Okay, that sounds good. I do kind of want some wings. You know that I always do. Bruiser says Chinese food. Chinese food sounds good. Wait, are you still hungry? Zach says, doing well. Flight got delayed and you saved my night, so thank you. Are you at the airport right now? I got a tweet on my phone. Someone forwarded it to me, but like a bunch of flights got shut down or delayed. How long is your flight delayed? You're at the airport. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, I hate being at the airport when my flight is delayed. Yeah, it said all flights. You've been here for 6 hours. Oh, man. Oh, 6 hours. Yeah, a bunch of people got their flights delayed. Annie, did you hear about that? Yeah. No, it's like a massive amount of flights. Oh, it started in Atlanta. There was a FAA system problem that caused issues across the country. So, Zach, are you just at the airport? I mean, if I'm at the airport and my flight is delayed, I'm most likely just having some drinks. Zach. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, yo, check this out.
He says I'm hammered. Yeah, I mean, that's what you do when you're at the airport. Zach has been part of this delay at the airport going on. Have you heard about this, Joel?
No.
A bunch of flights got delayed today, like a massive amount of flights. So the airport has got to just be completely jam-packed then.
I got some new Crocs. New year, new Crocs, bro.
Good Crocs.
I went with the old two-strap. The old two-strap open toe. I wear them with socks, and I walk through the house, and whenever I pass my wife, she goes, "Hell yeah, sexy," really sarcastically, and then I cry.
You got your socks with Crocs.
Oh, dude, she hates my Crocs, but you know, man's gotta do with the footwear what a man's gotta do.
You know, before we do this draft, I saw this movie called Megan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's such a weird, fun movie, man. Ooh. Has anybody seen Megan without any spoilers? It had great music. It was good. It was fun. I would give it a solid B. I don't like to oversell a movie. If you say like, oh man, the movie was so fun, then you're going there and you're like, man, this is going to be insanely fun.
All right, so
if you're not having a high level of fun.
This has the Power 9. This vintage cube does. Duels.
Oh, okay.
Fetches. Triomes. Mana rocks.
All right.
Walkers. I'm trying to look at what the damn synergies are.
I think we just draft good stuff.
All right, we'll just draft good stuff. Joining.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, chat.
Drafting
It's vintage cube
stuff.
time. It's vintage cube
Time to
time.
draft good stuff.
Zach-
I'm gonna run 10 seconds.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm running away for 10 seconds.
Yeah, go.
Oh.
It's 10 seconds. He hasn't even made it out of frame. Just see him walk so slowly. Zach, this one's to help you avoid cougars trying to get on you in the bar. Play broken things to stop broken things. Zach, you got to get you some of them gummies. Some of those gummies. Right? You get in line, show them your passport and your ID. You go through the line. You're just waiting. Right before they're going to check the passport and ID again. Whoopski. That gives you about 20 minutes to get through security. About 20 or 25 minutes, you got to do that thing where you walk to your gate and you go, cool, this is a gate that exists in this airport and I will be flying out of it. And then you start looking around and you're like, all right, where is the nearest food that I'm even remotely interested in? AKA, where's the bar? And then that, by the time you've gotten through security, you've made sure that your gate is real and you found where the closest bar is, that's about at the 45-minute mark, and that gummy is starting to kick in.
The gummy.
Then you got about 30 more minutes and you're on a plane and you're ready to veg and watch a movie that came out 8 months ago. That's the airport experience summed up right there.
Dude, I watched Crazy Rich Asians and I put that one off for a long time and I watched that on the plane.
Nice.
Great movie. And then I watched it a second time because I enjoyed it so much and I wanted to be able to hear it, not just like with like plain going on in the background, you know.
What is it like?
So it's like you're like on the plane and
it's like brown noise. Knives Out was a good one. Did you watch Glass Onion?
In the background.
Did you ever see Glass Onion?
I haven't seen that one yet, but Annie was going on about how good it was, so I'm gonna check it out.
It's a goofy flick. That Ryan Johnson, he likes to be a little in your face with the comedy. He's a little bit in your face with the comedy. I was watching the Red Letter Media review earlier and he made a good point. He's like, so Ryan Johnson will write a stupid character, okay? And you know the character's stupid because they go up and they talk to a lamp and they say, Alexa, play this song. But then the character makes sure that you know they're stupid by going, oh, this is just a lamp. Actual line of dialogue.
Oh, God.
Crew Fix, Dig Through Time,
Oh,
Adversary.
man, Oko.
I mean,
Oko
do we
is
just...
so good.
This is...
I
very
also
difficult
really
to
like
see.
Recruiter.
Oh shit, there's another damn card. Okay, hang on. I gotta fix this view up a little bit, chat. Give me a second. That's a
I
little
think
bit better.
Oko, dude. Oko is good. It's
I got
narrow,
Oko
but it's
reserved
strong.
here.
Windmill Slam Oko.
I mean,
Yeah.
narrow. Not narrow at all. Also got Witherbloom Command as an option in this pack. But I mean, do we just pull Oko right out of the gate?
Yeah. Go green blue. Yeah. I think Oko's good. We could try to force green blue and stay open to possibly like some three color stuff. Spellseeker's really good too. But Oko we just know is just a monster. Think if someone played Oko against you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh god, I don't hate Noble Hierarch.
Noble Hierarch. Edric. Creature deals combat damage. Its controller draws a card. I mean, Ragavan. Jesus.
To one of your opponents, its controller draws a card. Edric is very strong. I'm between Edric and the... Here's the thing. In Cube, Mana Dorks are just fucking huge. They're just monster cards. So, like, being able to get Oko out turn two is...
Oko, yeah.
Yeah. That's, like, where I'm at. Hopefully some of these... I like that Arcane Proxies in here. That's cool. Hopefully some of these fetch lands will, because I'd love to pick some of these up. But yeah, I think Noble's super sexy. We have some really good first two picks here.
Yeah, it's good fixing. I mean, it sets us up to potentially go into 3-color. I don't know. There's just going to be so much heat in this. I mean, look, we got 2 ridiculous mythics right there.
Oh, ignoble. Oh my goodness gracious.
Just have Mana Dork City rolling here.
I mean, we're setting ourselves up for 5-color living the dream.
Ulamog.
Oh,
Ignoble feels like it's a card that wheels, but if we're already in green, we're possibly pulling a ramp deck here. Ramp to Ulamog as the entire plan.
I also like opposition. It's not a bad card.
I just don't think it's going to get pulled very highly. Having the ultimate win con here.
A single copy of Ulamog could be good.
I mean, basically you win if it hits. I want to pull Ulamog
5-color, like forcing 5-color could be crazy.
Let's just go.
Oh god, are you going it?
We went.
Are we doing it?
No.
Oh my god.
I grabbed Ignoble just to. That seemed like the chats and yours. I think I just got distracted by a funny fancy Eldrazi. Murray's Wicket 5 doesn't really seem like what we want to be doing.
Wooded.
Yeah, I mean,
Wooded is probably good.
Sweet little at the beginning of each player's upkeep, a player chooses target player who controls more creatures than they do and is their opponent. Oh Jesus! The first player may reveal cards from the top of their library. I can't read all that. I'm sorry.
Wooded Foothills.
I just can't. You know, I can't read all that. It's just too much to read.
So I feel too.
First player may reveal cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. If that player does, like, I don't even know how to.
I mean, that would have gone well with Ulamog.
It's too good. It's too many words to read. Look at this Mana Flare. There's a huge strategy of like, just straight up Rex Sage. That's hilarious. Green Sun, just go get. And then we need to find like a Dreadmaw, a Colossal Dreadmaw, so that we know we can go get our 6/6 trampling hexproof.
Yeah, I think we take the Green Sun.
The land here doesn't really tickle my pickle. I mean, we're pretty much open to a 3rd color right now. We don't know what our 3rd color is. We know that we're green and blue most likely. I'm only basing that off of Oko.
Yeah, sorry we didn't go with Oath. I'm between the Green Sun and the Triome, but I like the Green Sun because it's gonna let us go get our win con.
Plains, swamp, and forest. Yeah. Mountain Forest Plains is in our colors. Regrowth, well, our supposed colors. I mean, Colonnade is a win con.
Yeah, Colonnade is good, but
Unlicensed is
blue,
like crazy hose against any of the graveyard decks that make it against us.
I mean, Hearth, yeah, Hearth really is a strong card. Regrowth is good too, just because it's going to be able to get us something back that dies, and it's two hand.
I'm in on Hearth here. I think Hearth is good enough to main deck, and it's a hose card.
Yeah.
So you've got a main deckable hose card. That's good.
Yeah. Questing Beast is pretty strong. I also like Marsh Flats, even though no, Flats isn't even in our colors really.
I like QB here a lot.
Knight of the Reliquary is strong too.
Knight could be strong. We could make this a little graveyardy landy strategy.
But turn 3 Questing Beast,
Sick
pretty
as
good.
Shit, dude. Turn
Yeah,
3
and it's gonna
Questing
be
Beast
something
is
that we can do.
unbelievable.
And we're only in pack 1, so we might get some other really spicy
But
mana
like, dude,
dorks.
I mean, Vigi, Death Touch, Haste, their board is empty. They're at 3 life. We can Green Sun for 5, go get QB and win the game.
yeah.
Toski is nice for card
Windswept.
draw.
And
wanna just go-
Phantasmal. Phantasmal's good too.
I was gonna say, so I like Toski, I like Phantasmal, I do like Windswept here.
I think Phantasmal's probably the way. Get a second Questing Beast. Yeah,
Second
I hate to
Mana
pass
Rock.
Windswept, but I think Phantasmal's probably the move. It's any on the battlefield, right?
Any creature on the battlefield, yeah. So
yeah.
if they play some ridiculous thing, we get
Oh, it is legendary. Whoops.
well, we won't go for a second one of those.
Ooh. Wow. So dig through time, wield, Witherbloom command, wield. Horizon Canopy isn't bad just to have a land that is going to draw a card. It's not awful.
What do you like, Horizon Canopy or Garrick Relentless? I think I like Garrick, dude. I didn't take it.
Okay. Oh,
I
you
took
didn't?
Horizon.
Well,
Edric wield.
Edric's pretty good. I like drawing cards.
Mine's Desire's pretty insane. If you build a storm deck.
I
mean,
can't believe no one's in our colors. No one is in Simic. If no one picked Edric, no one's in Simic.
I mean, is it good? It's
Oh
probably good,
yeah,
right?
whenever. Yeah, it's velocity. It's crazy. Wow, opposition.
I mean, this is in our colors. If we splash the white. It's a splashable.
Well, we have Horizon Canopy and we have Noble Hierarch. Yeah, we could play it.
Yeah, I think it's a.
Heartbeat is good, but it's a player.
Hey, look, Oath
Wow.
Wield. Like, see here, I'm more like I want to take fucking Inkwell. Are we trying to ramp? What are we trying to do here?
I think we take the Oath.
Okay, I don't know what it does. Tell me what it does.
Well, it's just going to allow us to get a big creature on the battlefield. Elspeth is fine.
Is it going to give them a big creature though, potentially too? Buzzfuzz pressured you into pulling this card, and we don't have any idea what it does.
At the beginning of each player's upkeep.
Hang on, I gotta pick
That player.
I gotta pick a Wish Claw, I guess. This is a
that's
sad one.
fine. Oath, but you need busted creatures. Well, that's fine. We can find some good creatures.
Gush. What did your mom do last night? Got him.
So Zagoth is pretty good. Swamp Forest Island. That's pretty much our colors, and we can tutor it up with our fetch land that we have. Natural Order's also pretty good.
Yeah, this seems really good. We're gonna need to go heavy green if we pull this.
Jette's good too.
Plains Island. Plains Island is our colors.
Yeah, but we can't currently tutor that.
That's true.
But it's a good card.
Night of Autumn. Some destruction. Kill that artifact.
Vraska isn't terrible either in the 4-drop.
We just don't have any black at all yet. Like, I mean, we have one ignoble hierarch.
Yeah.
So we can make the same case as red.
Yeah.
I think I'm between Natural Order or Acidic Slime. Or Night of Autumn. I'm just going to pick Natural Order.
Okay. Oh my god, Hornet Queen.
I was going to say, I think it's got to be this, right? Like, this is our big top-end ridiculous thing.
Hornet Queen is stupid, yeah.
Like, that's a 8-mana Green Sun Zenith get out of jail free card right there. Breeding Pool is good as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cards in here that I want. I like the Oracle, I like the Mole Drifter, I like the Hornet Queen, I like the Breeding Pool. I even like the Ancestral Vision. Hopefully Breeding Pool doesn't wheel. Or hopefully it does wheel. I mean, hopefully no one else is going to take it, because after that Edict, it seemed like Simic was open.
I think we need to go here. I think we're going to see, we're on pack 2. I think we're going to see some other big dumb creature. And maybe the 3 green scares people from picking it.
Yeah, maybe so. We'll see.
Oh my god, Thragtusk. Birthing Pod.
Oh god, Mana Vault. Ooh. Time Twister. Yeah, Thragtusk is good. I think we go Thragtusk, dude. Thragtusk is just such good value.
Yeah, we're just gonna build like the best medium plus deck and be like, beat it, bro. You pulled all the ridiculous shit. We pulled fucking Thragtusk and Questing Beast. Pull it. Time Twister I'm not in love with in Cube. I don't really love the idea of refilling their hand. Especially when we don't really have any way to take advantage of it. Like we didn't. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good against. No, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Jake over there, will you look up how to use Oath of Druids in MTG?
Yeah, it just says at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player chooses target player who controls more creatures than he or she does and his or her opponent. The first player may reveal cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a creature card. If he or she does, that player puts that card onto the battlefield and all other cards revealed this way into his or her graveyard.
Elder Gargaroth or Primeval Titan?
Ooh, Hangerback. Yeah, prime time. Every time.
We're going Primeval Titan.
Prime time, baby.
Oh my god, Baneslayer Angel. Yes, dude. I feel like just to reference our history, we have to pick it.
No, dude, Pulse. I like Pulse. Baneslayer's so much harder to play.
We don't have any black. So far we have blue. We have Bant.
Oh, then we should take the Sparas, right?
It's not a bad pull.
That's our exact colors.
Might wheel.
I mean, Sylvan Library is really good.
We know that Forest Island ain't being played too much. I mean, look at this pull here. Library, Baneslayer, Sparas. We're going headquarters.
You pick.
We're going headquarters.
I think that's the right choice.
I think we're just going
Elvish
Mystic here. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah,
one I like
that's our
the
strat.
best.
Mana dorks.
Yeah.
Library, so we
looks
can
like
learn
we're
to
playing
read.
some kind of ramp thing here now. So we need to really, if we do see another Eldrazi, I think it's worth a second and third look.
I would like to find like a rampant growth or a cultivate. Something like that would be good.
Tonight I'm drinking
We do have
berry
prime
flavored
time.
La Croix.
We do have the prime time though, which is good.
I've got an hour-long seminar coming up about Oath of Druids, so we need to do this quick so I learn how to play that card. Utopia Sprawl looks really good here. Another 1-mana ramper.
Each player may put an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card from their hand onto the battlefield with show and tell. What do you think of that?
Dude, that is such a roll of the dice in cube.
I mean, we could show and tell out a prime time.
100%. And then they slam their fucking Eldrazi, and we're just like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Intrepid can be really good, but we're not really going wide with this one. We're trying to ramp and go.
Yeah, I like the sprawl.
We want to get to Primeval Titan on like turn 4, if possible. Augur of Autumn follows this strategy. Elite Spellbinder is nice little tricky shit in our colors.
I like the spellbinder.
Yorion.
I also like Yorion.
I mean,
Yorion is really annoying
Yorion?
and good.
So Yorion, I see people saying Augur. Augur is good. But we got Primeval Titan and Thragtusk that both take advantage of an ETB.
Oh, I like the Augur too. It's cheap. It's a good 3-drop
strategy. It fits our
yeah.
It fits our strategy really well.
Yeah. Ooh, Zagoth?
Now see, we're back, and I'm like, I want some creatures. It looks like we're doing some rampy creature shit. I'm kind of feeling like
slime is pretty good.
Some stuff
Buzz
that
Fuzz
does
Nebraska.
stuff.
Well,
why do people
here's
keep
the thing.
suggesting black cards for our Bant deck?
Well, I mean, I think because we could do it. I like the slime. The slime is good. Slime is just good coverage.
Hey, look at there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that.
Do we go Muldrifter?
Bro, Hornet Queen. Every time.
Let's pull
This
it.
thing's amazing.
Well, not every time, just when it wheels.
Yeah, when it wheels. The fact that this actually wheeled, and that was a good call, it being 3 green, but we're going to be able to do that. All of our mana dorks hit green, so...
I promise you 50% of the people that jump into this. So MTGO, if you don't know, if you have an MTGO account, you have a free vintage vintage cube draft waiting on you on your account. I mean,
if we pod
maybe?
if we start podding away like mana dorks, I mean,
we need a 2-drop.
I don't hate like just, yeah, we could do pod. Yeah.
I think now we just need to clear up our 2-drop slot. Hey, look, Gargaroth fucking wheeled. Knew it would. This card is not as good as it looks.
It's okay.
It's because it doesn't have an ETB. It's an attack or block trigger.
Yeah. But it attacks and blocks well.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be something big and chunky to pod into if we want to. Now, look, we'll take Maelstrom here. Or no, I mean, Baneslayer's in our colors.
It's double white. I just don't think we'll have it very often. But, I mean, it's 2 and 1.
Yeah,
so
let's,
I would say,
let's
yeah.
take it. We'll sideboard it and we can bring it in. I mean, a green land, unless you control a legendary green creature. Create a 2/2 bear and then mill 3. I mean, whatever.
You just take the time spiral.
And then Intrepid. Okay, so we know Baneslayer is going to go over here for now.
I would go just personally me. Oh, Eureka! Holy shit!
That's the same kind of thing.
I know, but we have the big stuff for it. That's what's cool about it. Ooh. I also like the Flooded Strand too. Vincer's good.
Strand
Vincer's
is pretty
just
good.
one of those cards that's pesky. You know, it's annoying to play against.
Beginning of 4 more cards. Oh, you got to control them. I mean, this is just a reaching 3/4 for us unless we find that other piece. Oh wait, did we already pull that? Is that the land we pulled? Oh my god. Holy shit.
Is it?
Do you want to try and go for a meld?
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
When the fuck else? What the fuck?
Yeah, we need to do it. Will says we need to do it.
Oh my god, dude! I cannot fucking believe we
This is so freaking stupid.
Tripped and fell into a fucking meld creature. All right.
Oh my god. Ooh, wow.
Now,
Reclaimer is strong.
Like, this is what I'm talking about right here. Blightsteel is not gonna wheel. Our entire deck right now is built to ramp to a big fucking thing.
I mean, if you think we can get it out, I'm fine with it.
Now I'm hoping channel fucking wheels. Oh, sorry, let's scroll. We got Thieving Skydiver and Phyrexia Metamorph.
Yeah.
Good cards. But we are literally trying to ramp to something huge. And like, it don't get huger and game winnier than damn Blightsteel Colossus.
Yeah, Skydiver is good. Reclaimer's a good card too.
Reclaimer's gonna
we can
wheel.
get stuff back.
You watch. Yeah. Reclaimer's definitely wheeling. I'm hoping the
Ponder, I would also take Ponder in our colors too. Ponder's good. So we'll see. There's some stuff here that I hope wheels. There's some good stuff.
I'm with Sour Weasel. Fuck everything other than Blightsteel. Uro? Nissa? Oh, baby. Okay, so, well, it's not a 2-drop. We need some 2-drops. We got Joraga. Tree Speaker. I mean, I'm either Uro or Nissa who shakes the world. If we can possibly ramp and... Dude, we've got like a mono... We've got a mono green deck forming here. But anyway...
no, because we have the blue. We could cut white completely. We could just run Horizon Canopy for a land that...
Oh, shit. Yeah, that ain't...
But we could just go... We could just go Simic. Yeah,
do you go Uro? Do you go Nissa? We gotta go Uro, right? Uro is like... Yeah, Uro is like longevity, it's ramp, it's life gain.
It's stupid good.
Yeah, it's just way too fucking much.
And this is amazing, but Uro is stupid good.
This is more fantastic in Constructed too, when you're like for sure you're getting there.
It will get us to the Blightsteel, that's the thing. But Uro also will do the same thing.
For sure.
I don't hate the mana leak, and I also like the endurance. Having a single mana leak isn't bad.
Oh, Lotus Petal. Do we care about 1 treasure token?
Super medium on that. I hate that. It's just going to take up a deck slot. It's just medium on it.
Up to 1 target player puts all the cards from their graveyard on the bottom of their library in a random order. I got lots of people. Well, I got 2 people saying endurance over the mana leak. I could go for endurance over the mana leak. We're not really playing like a counter spelly deck here, but a timely mana leak potentially going to be there. Damn, I wish we could find some 2-drops. We need at least 1 green 2-drop so that we can pod from our 3 mana dorks up to the 2-drop slot. That's kind of a problem right now.
We can pod into the image.
Oh, perfect. Never mind.
Yeah.
A second one
taking
wouldn't
a
hurt.
Baleful Strix isn't a terrible idea. Even though it's black.
Yeah. I mean...
Probably Urza Saga.
What do we... Can we search... What art... We don't have any artifact... Oh, we could get... No, it's 0 or 1, right? Yeah, we don't have any artifacts to search up with it. I mean, this one is just like steal their creature for 5. Get your lands back.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Treachery's good. That is in our colors. I think we just trim white and we make it a Simic deck.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. Because we lose what? Elspeth, Spell Queller, and that's literally it?
I don't even think we were going to play Elspeth.
Right.
Frantic Search. If it's banned in Pauper, it's worth playing.
At the beginning of your end step, manifest the top card of your library. Sack it until end of turn. Face up non-token creatures you control again. When it dies, manifest the top card of your library.
We could get ahead and destroy all lands. Play 1 white. That way, once we're ahead, we could just destroy all lands.
Oh my god. Ramp up like crazy. We've got the dorks. That's pretty brutal strategy.
Yeah.
I think Frantic
I also
Search
like
is the
Frantic
safer
Search
play.
just for velocity.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
the safer play. Just dig down to our big threat once we've ramped up.
Now here I don't hate something like Bauble. Oh, Kitchen Finks is also good. That's a great thing to pod into and pod away.
Ooh, yeah. Well, if we pod, I mean, Autumn is going to help us ramp. Uro's going to help us ramp. Edric, if we've got board positioned, Endurance, like we've got so many hits, we don't need 4 life to hit.
Bro, Sword of Fire and Ice is honestly really good too. That draws us cards.
Pro red, pro blue.
I think we could go a sword.
Put it
That's
on
the best sword.
I mean, put it on a mana dork too. Honestly, we've got the
Let's run it.
yeah, we've got the early game to make it happen.
I like it.
Raphaelos.
Tomb. Let's go.
Oh my god, hell yes.
I mean, Tomb, like
It's tough to say no to Tomb when you've got Blightsteel Colossus in your deck.
that's it.
That's a tough thing to turn down when you're staring at Blightsteel Colossus and Hornet Queen as your top end.
It's hard to
Yeah.
pass Raphaelos.
Raphaelos is good. I also like Tireless Tracker, but our 3-drop slot's already pretty stacked.
It's so stacked. Raphaelos is good. It is a good 2-drop.
Oh, it is our
I don't know how
2-drop.
you pass. I don't know how you
I can't
pass,
pass
Ancient Tomb.
I can't pass Ancient Tomb.
Ooh, Flooded Strand. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I might as well do this, right?
You always the blue side at least.
Right, for sure.
I wish there was something that we could well no, we can get the breeding pool. We have it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Booyah.
We have it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Flooded Strand in the breeding pool. That's a second breeding pool right there, chat.
Yep.
Let's go.
And we have the wooded. Our lands look pretty good. The deck looks good.
You know, fetch
I
to
think we
fetch
need
up
to trim
Ancient
3-drops a
Tomb.
little. Thieving.
Maybe thieving, I think. Steal things.
Yeah.
And we needed 2 drops.
We don't need the Reclaimer that much. The Reclaimer is good. Sack a land, search your library for a land.
You know, you
I
got to
mean-
think about it this way too. We need more 2-drops so that we can pod into our 3-drops if we need to.
That's a good idea.
And once
That's a good
thieving
idea.
does its thing, goodbye.
Yeah, see you later. See you later, alligator.
2
Ooh,
green,
Nissa.
2 green Fiend Artisan. Have a second pod.
Oh, I don't know how we pass the Nissa.
Okay.
I think the Nissa is just too darn good.
I think second pod is maybe the pull there. Swamp, mountain, forest. We don't really need any of this. I think it
No.
gets cut, but we'll go Lotus Petal and just maybe ramp. Ramp even harder, but he might get cut.
Buzzfuzz, you think Fiend Artisan?
When it enters the battlefield, create 2 2/2s for 6 mana. Oh yeah, hell yeah, that's a good 6-drop.
I'll take that.
Yeah, deal. And I guess we'll get a Whisperwood Elemental.
Ooh.
And
Oh,
Deceiver
wow. Last
Exarch.
pick, Deceiver. Okay. All right, so
All right, we got to make a first version of this pretty quick. We got 12:15 over here. All right, I need to. All right, let's. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and add 10. No, we got too many mana dorks to go 10 lands. We go 16 lands. Do you think? Or do we just go ahead and run the full 17 lands because we got to ramp? We got to hit our land drops, right? I think we got to go 17 lands.
Wild Will Dowd is saying cut petal, cut oath. Yeah, I think we cut petal.
6. Oh wait, 7. Then need 5. 5 and 5 is what we're gonna go for now. Yeah, we're just doing lands first. So we got to cut 8 cards. We got 17 lands. Petal is an easy cut. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player chooses target player who controls more creatures than they do and is their opponent. Okay. The first player, the player, okay, may reveal cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature. That player does. That player puts that card onto the battlefield, and all other cards revealed this way into their graveyard. I mean, we are basically counting on our opponent to have more creatures than us who are running a creature deck.
Yeah. Yeah, we can probably cut it. Elemental can go. We need to trim 5 drops, and we were already low on Whisperwood.
Yeah, for sure. We do need to trim 5 drops.
Thrag is good. Acidic is good. Elder is good. I'd be fine to, yeah, we can trim some 3 drops. Let's look at cutting like 2 3 drops, I guess. I mean, Frantic is good.
I mean, the cut would be sort of Fire and Ice. Unless we're going to cut. I mean, we're not cutting any of these. The whole plan is get to Blightsteel. What helps us get to Blightsteel?
Well, you think cut Edric?
I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah.
He seems good.
But yeah, I mean, it seems good for sure, but look at it in context of this deck. What's going to be getting through? Not really anything until Questing Beast. And that's just one creature.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of cutting Endurance for the sword. I think that's fine. I think Endurance is a sideboard card. I don't think in this deck that Endurance is going to be winning us any games as a flash reach. It's pretty specific, and we do have Hearse, so that's worth.
All right, we're at 44. Running all of our dorks. Image, Skydiver, Hearse, we approve. Frantic.
Everything in there is good.
I mean, Slime is my... maybe Gargaroth is my least favorite 5 drop here.
Oh yeah, Hearse is a sideboard card. That's true. That's true. We don't need Hearse in the main.
Are we playing best of 3s here? I guess we are, right?
Yeah, I think it's a best of 3. Is that going to be too late for you?
Oh no. We just gotta make it. 3 more cuts.
So we're 3 cuts away here. Primetime top tier. Hornet Queen is going to create so many death touchers. It's so good. The whole idea is we just got to get there.
So with Green Sun Zenith, we're searching up if we need bodies, Tovolar's Hunt Master. If we need a big body and ramp, we go Primeval.
You know, maybe, yeah. How many lands do we currently have? 17, and then Mana Dorks?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to stay at 17.
I think our card draw is on cards like Edric. And I think Frantic Search is going to go. We just don't have any real good graveyard strategy to take advantage of the discard.
I would cut that, and then I would also cut Gargaroth.
I think that's where I'm at too.
You don't think cut Frantic? You really think it could be less than 17?
No, I don't know. I mean, we have a 12 drop in our fucking deck. We have a 7 drop, a 12 drop, and 2 6 drops. No. Billy Barty, you don't have to feel like shit for playing Arena, man. Arena's a great I mean, it's a pretty good platform at this point. They've got a lot of shit on there that you can play, a lot of different ways to play. The whole feeling of the game is a lot more fluid and nice. I have no doubt that as we expand our streaming offerings, Arena will reappear on our channel. I stopped playing Arena a while back just because I didn't like the monetization, but it is what it is, and it feels the best to play Magic on.
Your game plan should never be cast any of them for their full cost. Right. I see some people saying cut treachery and it could be a sideboard card.
Okay, I'm down
I've
for
seen that a couple times. That's fine.
Let's go with that. Let's run this.
Right,
I think we need more green than we need blue. We don't have any 2 blue pips, so I think we come down.
A blue and 1 more green.
Yeah, 1 blue, add in a green, and call it good. There's our deck. We're playing this.
Cut Thrag Tusk. I love that.
Not happening. We're playing this version of this deck.
Yeah, Nico with a good idea, possibly Birthing Pod could get cut because we don't really want to pod anything away, do we?
We'll
see how it goes.
That one time we pod, yeah, I mean,
we could take pod out and put in Elder. Just have another big guy. That's fine. Sometimes Birthing Pod works out and sometimes it doesn't. Let's just run it like this.
Yeah, we don't really have a good line. Great line. We only have one. I was going to say we can pod a 4 drop to get Acidic Slime and then pod Acidic Slime to get Primeval Titan if we're drawing lines, but we only have 1 4 drop creature.
Yeah. Nathaniel says pod is more built for combo in this cube. It helps Splinter Twin. Okay, that's good to know.
You can go get the specific pieces.
Zach says, I'd like to switch pod for Elder. Well, you, sir, you have exactly what you wanted.
You will get your wish here. Thanks everybody who's still hanging out.
We have some good sideboard stuff. BuzzFuzz pretty bullish on Oath of Druids. I just need to see Oath of Druids in action, and then I'll probably be sold on it. It seems like a strong card. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see.
When we're beating some ass with Primeval Titan here in a second, I'll show you a strong card.
Yeah. I know Prime Time is good. You remember that time we went and played that modern GP in San Diego?
Modern GP. Oh, yeah. I played Bump in the Night. You played
Red Black Bump in the Night.
Yeah.
And I played a poorly tuned goblin deck that only had like 1 or 2 fetch lands. Like, dude, think about that.
Well, look at this. I put together Red Black Bump in the Night, which is just like spell burn with none of the like impulse draw tools that burn has now. No light up the stage, no nothing like that. So it's just you're at the mercy of the card draw. I put it together. I went up to the shop and I played 1 game, 1 match, 1 best of 3 against one of the best guys at our LGS, and I won. And I went, that's enough testing, and then went to that GP and fucking failed.
Yeah. I ironically won my first 2 rounds and then I got crushed.
All those dorks.
All right, so we can go turn 1. Well, we can Thieving Skydiver and then get a sword on it, which isn't terrible.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna keep this one. I don't want to mull this for another 6.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some stuff to do. We start with the headquarters and then just get it going.
Let me make this a little bit easier for the homies. I think what we do is hide chat.
Hide chat. Yeah, we don't need chat. There we go. Oh, it's your yell. Okay, yeah, you're good.
I got it.
Keep Skydiver to steal Moxen. Yeah, yeah. We could try to do that.
You play a tap land and I'll play a tap land and I'll draw a card before ya. Questing beast with a sword of fire and ice. I like playing draft with y'all. It's fun. Yeah, Buzz, this is one of my favorites off the offerings. Come on, play us a one-man artifact. Oh well, there's the
That's
flood.
our breeding pool. I guess we should thieving here, right? And play stuff? Or do we... Yeah, we can go try to find a mana rock. We could look at their deck.
What?
Oh, never mind. What am I thinking? I was
no
thinking it was
idea.
a different card.
We're gonna go get this.
Yeah. I guess do we just play sword here? Maybe we do.
Yeah, I think I might.
Yeah,
I think I might
like
just
sword.
shock in breeding pool and get the fucking sword going.
Let's do that. I like that. Let's see if they counter the sword. I doubt it.
They're welcome to. There you go.
Yep.
I'm glad that they're not going to be leaking our fucking Elder Gargaroth in 2 turns.
Well, we'll have questing beast, which I believe can't be countered, right?
Can't be
Or
blocked.
no, it can.
And then combat
Alright, well.
damage can't be prevented.
Well, they're gonna have if we draw one more land, they're gonna have a hell of a couple turns to deal with
Yeah,
here.
they got a gauntlet. There's a signet. We could steal the signet.
I like stealing the signet, and
That's-
we should.
That's kind of funny,
1,000,000%. Let's just take it right now. It's ours.
right? I kind of like that.
Yes, bro. And then we're freaking off to the races.
Or do we just QB and roll? No, we're doing this. It's here.
Dude,
we're doing
let's take it.
it. We're gonna LOL all the way home. Here, bitch. Oops.
Wait, isn't signet only one?
No, Signet's 2.
Oh, it is? Oh, yeah. What am I thinking? Jesus.
Where are you tonight?
Oh, they don't like this. They're going to counter this, too. Are we
With
just
a
playing
re-
the counter deck
With
over
a
there?
red or a black?
No, with a blue and something.
Nope.
Oh, they're just tapping it up for us. Okay. That was a big turn. Now we could just slam Hornet Queen and be like, deal with it.
I don't think we have enough yet, do we? 4. We'll need 1 more.
Oh, okay. All right, well.
We will have it next turn now.
All right,
So I
so
think
what do
we-
we do here?
I think we slam Gargaroth. Get him to start countering shit. Or here, we go QB.
All right, so
Let's go
or
QB.
do, okay. Green. Oh
What?
no, we have a blue over there, right? Oh no. Okay, yeah, good. Okay. Well, if they have a counter spell, okay. I reckon they didn't like us taking that signet. That probably was a
Probably.
little bit of a
Yeah, it was annoying for them.
wrench in the plans.
Ooh, we're cycling shit at this
Oh,
point.
cycling away, looking for answers.
MTGO is like Excel for
Oh
MTG.
wow.
All right, so now they're pretty blatantly. Oh no, they get to untap 3. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really good sign. When we're cycling into a frantic searching, they're literally frantically searching. But I mean, this game is far from over.
I think we get Hornet Queen out next and just make a whole bunch of.
Oh, agreed.
Well, Hornet Queen is actually really good to fill a board back up after a wipe.
That's true. I mean, and right now we've already got 6. Maybe we don't even develop any more. This is a big cast here. There you go.
All right, so now Hornet Queen.
Rolling Earthquake.
Hornet Queen, and let's see what they say. I hope that they have a pyroclasm, because they're going to need it. Let's see if they have it.
You called
This card
that.
is such a monster. That's why I love that card so much, is it's just board position. All right, Duretti.
Creates a 1/1 with Defender, and you can sack to destroy target artifact or creature. They don't currently have any artifacts to sack.
Well, we can ping him down and send some dude's face. That's pretty good.
I think we just go all face. Okay, there's a card. What are they gonna do? Kill the 2/2? Yeah.
I just don't like them developing their board.
Well, now we don't go face. Now I think we do go ahead and finish Duretti down.
Ping him and just get the Gargaroth out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just played Duretti and Mox Sapphire to kill one flying 2/2.
Yeah.
If it's 2-for-1s every time, we're probably gonna win this one.
I mean, that's what our deck does nicely, is it's a lot of 2-for-1 type stuff. All right. No counterspell for Elder? No way, they do. Wow.
Okay, they're down to 1 card.
All right, we've got our 4 flyers. We'll peck them down with Squadron Hawks if we have to.
Did I play a land that turn? Yeah, I did.
Is there anything that we can? Nope. Nothing to cycle away. Ooh, Preordain is good.
That's a nice one for them.
Preordain is a good card. Oh, we can start making bears with the land. Thank you, BuzzFuzz.
Oh, that's a good call. And that's only at sorcery speed, so we're just gonna do it after we attack.
Yeah. Swings.
MTG Microsoft Excel style.
Okay.
They're returning 1. Now they've got a little friend to play. So they go to 4.
Yep. That is good.
Oh my god, we milled fucking Uro.
That is good as well.
I think we're just gonna play Hierarch and say go.
Yeah.
We just want to keep trying to ramp. If we draw that Blightsteel, we're in a good place. And we can't cast. We can't get Uro going yet.
Whoa! Strap in your seatbelt for that neck-breaking petty theft. Yeah, I mean they're at 1 card, so they're trying to do what they can. 2 now.
We've got a 3/1 that can't block, ready to roll. No, it can only block creatures with flying. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
All right, game 1 down. Our clock is managed very well. I say we run it back. I didn't see enough there.
I don't think there's anything that they're gonna.
But, so look at it this way. Our biggest sideboard play here is unlicensed hearse and endurance against graveyard decks. And so I look at that and I go, was it a graveyard deck? And I say no. Our second biggest sideboard play is treachery, which was their entire strategy ramped to an Eldrazi? I look at their deck and I say no, or seemingly no. So
let's just run it back.
We don't really have a good sideboard plan with this deck other than Are they Race to Big Boy or are they a graveyard deck?
Yeah.
In my opinion. That's my read on the sitch. This is a... Oh, damn it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a tiny bit slow, but the Spar is coming in next. Coming in is fine.
Bro,
I'm going to go run and use the restroom really fast.
Top deck a fucking forest here.
Top decking a forest would be good.
Breeding pool. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck off.
They came out of the fucking gate. Damn it.
Holy shit.
Okay. Well, that was a really fast...
that was gas.
Yes, it was.
That is gas.
I mean, if we can get natural order out, I mean, we can sack one of our dorks and then... Well, there's the fucking Blightsteel, huh?
Yeah, we just got to get a dork out. All right, I'll be right back.
Bye-bye. Brutal tempo from them, dude. We're getting our asses beat in this one. Land. We run 17 specifically so we won't miss land drops. Please do not fuck me. Thank you. Jesus. I think we're just going to go ahead and go untapped breeding pool here so that we can attempt to play both of our dorks out. They're like, I'm not going to counter the dork. I'm going to counter the thing that the... Jesus. Okay, so we have some options here. Nah, I didn't really... I read it better as get the dorks developed there, Nathaniel.
Wow.
We are just not drawing lands, y'all. I think here's the place where we play Uro. We gotta try and stay on here. White for good luck.
If they counter Uro, wow. Okay.
They're not gonna counter Uro. Hey.
Nice.
3 mana is not enough.
Well, we can get...
I don't think we need...
You can
Go
get prime
Zenith
time
another
by
dork right
casting
now?
natural order next turn.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just...
Oh, we could green sun for...
Another
Yeah,
mana
another
dork.
mana dork. I don't even know if we need to. You just swing for 2 with the Mystic. Crack in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then... I mean, what do we... We've got the natural order. Green Suns does get us closer to a Blightsteel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far.
Well, if we sack a mana dork, we go get prime time. And then we get 2 lands. That's the move. So we natural order away one of the mana dorks to go get 2 lands and get our ass in the game.
Right, so do we Green Sun Zenith for our 3rd mana dork right now just to have it?
I guess we could, but I would hate an Earthquake. I mean, they only have 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, I'm really fucking freaked out about a counterspell on our natural order. Because that's gonna... I mean, we're probably gonna lose this one anyway.
What are they ending this with? A Mind Spring? Is this on your EOT?
Mystic Confluence to just draw 3 cards. Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Green Sun for Edric next turn.
Draw 2. It's an interesting play. I think I like natural ordering into prime time next turn. I'm just really worried about... I mean, they've got a fucking counterspell up there.
Obviously. Oh, Golos. All right. So, I mean, what we could do is we could just Thragtusk. It's a big play. It buys us a turn, and if they have a counterspell, they're obviously going to use it on Thragtusk, because Thragtusk is going to gain us life. It's going to draw us cards. Or no, it doesn't draw us cards, does it? Sword could even draw a counterspell. If you were to Sword right now...
I mean, it can't even get through the Golos. So it would just bump into the Golos. There's no... Yeah, that's not a good idea right now, I don't think.
We could... I think we Thragtusk here.
Why don't we bait with... yeah, I guess we could just bait with Thragtusk.
Yeah. Get Slime.
It's all good.
Oh, Slime would destroy Golos.
Yeah, I know, but I like that move actually happening, which is why I think I want to use Thragtusk as bait here. I want to mitigate clock here because I think we're going to lose this game.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
All right, well, that was the move.
Yeah, we just gotta kind of play it. We don't want to use a lot of time to lose this, you know?
Well,
you'll through this.
Yeah,
turn.
but the Green Sun would have got leaked. We knew when they left the 2 blue mana up that they have something.
Right, take 6 here. Yeah, they're just trying to win with Golos and Brazen dealing 6, and they got counter spells in their hand to back it up.
We could just... Oh, man. Do we just go natural order and try to get Prime Slime, or do we resolve the Oko and take care of the Golos?
I'm going to try and resolve this because we can take care of the Golos that way if they attack into it. They have to counter this. And then last chance will be prime natural order next turn, and then we lose.
All right.
So we should probably then try the Green Sun Zenith, right? Because if that goes off, we're in a better place. Yeah, that's the play. That's the play.
For the acidic?
Yeah, we've got 2 turns left anyway. This is going to draw a counterspell. And then we natural order for prime time next turn. And if they counter that too, GG's.
Frantic Search? Oh, yeah, they're looking for something. They cycled there.
The 3 in the air is going to be a problem. We're going to have to Oko that thing. That's 5 mana. Force of Will. Wow.
Oh, just hard cast Force of Will.
What can you do?
Well, that takes them down to 2 cards.
Yeah, right now we're hoping this we want them to burn clock like crazy here to win this game against us. We're on full yield. Next turn we're going to try and natural order. That's not going to win it for us. Because the flyer is going to kill us.
Damn.
We have to try and Oko next turn. And look at this. Look at this. Their clock's coming down our level. We're at 15 and a half. They're at 16 now. They were at 17 when this turn started.
They're just playing counters.
That's fine. We go to 2. The flyer is the problem. We lose to the flyer. We can block the Golos. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah, natural for Hornet Queen is the move.
There you go. That is the move. Thank you very much, Nathaniel. Oh, you don't see their clock? Oh, that's my bad. Let me adjust that after this game.
Fuck.
They just played Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, chat. That's fine. Burn.
Ooh,
your
sword
clock,
next
dude.
turn kills Borrower. That's true. and you could just swing onto
Sword?
Teferi.
Sword next turn?
Sort of fire and ice on one of the mana dorks, swinging kills the borrower on the
If we deal damage to a player, we couldn't hit the Teferi. We'd have to hit a player.
Oh, that's right.
Natural order for Hornet Queen is the play. If they counter it, they counter it.
I think kill the Mystic. I like the Exalted more, yeah. Unfucking believable.
Okay. Counterspell deck. Counterspells things. We got absolutely mana screwed there. It's fine. Our clock, we managed clock really well down there. Yeah, I should have tapped it for mana before I sacked it, but that's okay. I was all in. We're going to take this 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a little breather for me. I was in clock mode there because I wanted to get our clock back down to theirs. That's a big part of Mick Go. They've seen their counterspell in 2 out of 2 games. Statistics say we shouldn't see it in game 3. I don't know if that's what actually statistics say. Add Lotus Petal. They are going real fucking fast. They went fast as shit that round, huh?
Well, they got a god hand.
They got a pretty sweet hand.
They got a god hand. They had land mocks
Signet.
into Signet turn 1. It's like god hand. So hopefully they just don't get that on this next one. I like the deck as is. I think it's good. I think it can get there.
I think we need this card less. I think we do. Not sure what I would grab. Oh, I mean, Endurance. We've seen Brazen 2 out of 2 games. This is a flash flying reacher. That would have eaten that thing probably did 12 damage to us.
Do you think prime time is bad? No way.
It could be in this cube. I mean, I'll be open-minded to that. This cube, it's a legacy cube. It goes fast.
Yeah.
I'm with you, John. I think they cheated. I think they hacked.
Yeah, I guess you could cut the one you were saying for Endurance. Edric. Edric is good. We just haven't had him on the field to actually use him to success. But, you know, drawing cards is typically something I really enjoy doing. I'll go run and get myself one final beer of the night, and then we'll knock this out. You said you wanted to wait this out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tristan, what's up? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tristan, what would you cut? Let's see what the plan is. Evening. Good to see you. I gotta cut something here. I'm cutting Edric.
Welcome.
All right, we did this thing.
Let's see how it goes.
Tristan is off of Primeval as well.
This is a keep. It's a little bit slow, but
Yeah.
I don't know how we send it back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me fix this real fast.
We can just go breeding pool tapped and say go.
It's the first encounter with a cube. I always have a hard time putting aside my biases for constructed cards versus good limited cards.
I'd just straight up add Lotus Petal also without a cut. Yeah. You would mull this, Beanpot? Well, we kept it. I don't know how we send it away. Because we have the double green, I guess. Oko on curve equal keep in Mitko cube. Yeah.
There's our double
There
green.
we go. Yeah, might as well just thin it out. Go get a green.
Get our triumph.
Yep. Yeah, nothing for Phantasmal Image. No reason to play it. All right, if they stay up here, then does that mean they have the mana leak or the counter spell?
Of course they do.
Oh, all right. So there's the leak. Hmm.
Inquisition.
Doesn't even fucking matter.
Take my Oko, you bitch.
You know that they are too.
Oh, I mean, it's Oko or Phantasmal Image. What do you think is the choice?
That's brutal as fuck. That's so
Playing
annoying.
against a control deck. This is what it is.
Yeah.
Now they
Cheeky
know what's in our
Inquisition.
hand, too.
Annoying as hell.
So tough playing against them. Land, say go.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to play into our stuff. At least now we can make plays.
Do we image?
We just need to wait for them to be tapped out, and
is
then
it
we just
completely
need to.
stupid to image the Elvish Mystic here?
I don't know, because if we get the Hornet Queen out and it resolves, then we can just image the Hornet Queen, and
That seems like a lot of ifs and hoping for the stars, but I like it.
yeah. I mean,
If we can
just
play our
right now-
7 mana thing, then we can make a copy of the 7 mana thing, and then we're a profit.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, I think we just natural order and hope that we can get through here.
They play a deck
Okay.
fit, and then we don't
All
have
right,
an
here we go.
artifact for them to take advantage of.
Okay, so now we just go grab prime
Prime
time,
time it is,
get
baby.
lands, right? That seems like a pretty desperate deck.
Also, we could... No, dude, I think the play here is get Questing Beast, attack him for 4, hit Dak for 4.
Over lands?
One red there.
Nathaniel says not prime time, get the wolf. Get the werewolf.
Do we even have anything to hit anymore? Yeah, we got an island.
Yeah. I mean, we're getting through with a natural order here. So
We get... No, we don't have any man lands. We've got... We're not picking that. We've got Primeval Titan is a possible target. This is a huge choice here. We got QB and we got Tovalar's Hunt Master.
when it enters the battlefield, create 2/2s. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And then we can just copy that Tovalar's again with the image.
I like this. I like this. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're just doing it.
Yeah.
We are trying to go for the throat while they are fucking tapped. Suck a dick, our control opponent. Here are wolves.
like, let's go. Have a wolf party.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, land go.
I mean, if they get in with
Welcome.
an earthquake, they don't even kill our Tovalars.
Welcome to the fucking game, baby. Play a land
They were
and
like,
tell me
"Shit."
to pass.
And then there's a Hornet Queen that's coming up pretty soon.
Fingers in chat for the
We do
fucking
need
control
green, though.
deck. I'm not worried about Hornet Queen until they wipe this board off.
See, the thing is about counter spells is you have to have them ready to go for the big moves.
Oh my god, dude. Come on.
It is 18 damage when they're at 19.
If they don't cast a spell here, it's actually lethal.
I think they have an answer for at least something. Oh, wow. Do we just go? Oh, play that green land for sure, because if they do wipe, I think we send one at the deck and the rest go face, right?
I think we play it safe here. So this flipped. Is it lethal?
Well,
13,
keep that
14,
in mind
15,
that you
16,
can do
17,
that.
18, 19, 20. It's lethal.
Okay, so you can kill that in response.
What?
Isn't that something that you can do?
Oh, another wolf or werewolf fights. Okay, I see. Yeah, so whichever one they tap down.
Yep.
I guess it doesn't matter. Choose another werewolf you control. They're gonna fight. Boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! I fucked myself.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Everybody, thank you for watching tonight. We really do appreciate it.
Whoops.
We're just going to get rid of the deck.
Sadly, that is a punt. That's okay. We're going to see if we can pull it out. We thankfully do have the Hornet Queen that's coming up. So... brutal. Sorry, Joel.
I just got going too far. I just fucking punted again because I'm distracted. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't think it's a punt. The deck is going to be pigeonholed into one thing that it can do. So there is that. We do need to just get the Hornet Queen out. Yeah, I think so too, Sour.
Yeah, it's still winnable. I just need to refocus.
We still have a hell of a board presence that needs to be dealt with.
Should have swung all out at the deck there.
All right, well, they have 4 cards. Let's see what they do. What you can do on this next turn is when you send the team, you can use the ability in response to deal the extra 2 to the deceiver. That way we can kill it if it does block one of them.
That's gonna mean I can't play Hornet Queen, but I don't know. I don't know if we push out there. Whoops! I think we just lost.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Now it's can they do it? Well, honestly, that makes me feel a little bit better about my punt because we were going to lose anyway. Best version of the last attack was, well, I can see they got to make 18 more of these things in 9 minutes. Yeah, I understand.
Good game, man. Good game. We had a good run. We absolutely crushed them that first game. And then the second game, they had that insane opener. And then, I think we had the right move, getting all the big power out there. I think maybe if we had killed Dak, who knows? Like, were they able to draw using all that velocity?
Right.
That's what happened, was they were able to find it.
I mean, it is what it is. They got to their combo. We weren't going to win that game anyway because they got to their combo. The Phantasmal couldn't activate because it couldn't flip. The Phantasmal does not flip. All the Toval, we only had the front part of Tovalar there. So we didn't even have the option.
If you activated the Phantasmal instead, you would have won.
But that's also not true because we wouldn't have had the damage. We needed all at least 5 more damage, and the Deceiver was coming into the battlefield, period. So it was going to tap down the 7 attacker. And so that's why I was saying it makes me feel a little bit better about my horrible punt, because they were going to win anyway. Unless we would have bought ourselves maybe an extra turn if they weren't able to dig down 2 cards with Dak. Potentially.
Did they even block with the Deceiver when we attacked the Dak?
Yeah.
If we had in some possibility been open there, then we could have used the Tovalar's ability in response to kill the Deceiver the rest of the way. But I'm sure that they wouldn't have blocked if they saw that mana was up. They probably would have just let it happen.
Yeah, but even
the
them blocking
their
there
plan
actually is pretty indicative that they didn't have Splinter Twin in their hand.
Double Prime could have got 8 lands, GG's. Yeah, maybe. And then we would have drawn stuff, and we would have to see where it would have gone. It would have had trample, so we would have. I don't know. Yeah, it was a good time. Good time. Good stream. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're still hanging out, thank you so much for sticking around the whole time.
Abel, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We've got a new video coming out tomorrow. There is make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because there's like a 30% chance that Jake and I are able to find time between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that we can sync up and play a Dominaria Remastered draft. We would really like to do that. It comes out on MTGO on Friday. Yep. And then next Wednesday, we will be foil questing Dominaria Remastered collector booster boxes. So, got a lot happening over the next week. Love you all. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. If we do not see you in that 30% chance, other than that, we're tapped out. No blocks, telegraphs. They had twin in hand. Blocking tells a different story. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tristan right. It is a totally okay deck. I think that's an accurate assessment. It's a totally okay deck. It's going to win some. It's going to lose some. It doesn't have any combos. It's got some desynergies. I think I'm happy with the deck itself for our first attempt at drafting this cube, because I wasn't able to advocate for, when the decision was a 55%, it's kind of like, I don't know which way to advocate, because I don't know what we're going to run into. Artifact destruction, I'll advocate for that next time.
Yeah.
Anything that's some instant speed removal, because there are some. I mean, we got Kiki Jiki and we got Splinter Twin in the same fucking cube, so you need some interaction for those combos. Hopefully on something that is also flexible enough to be synergistic with your deck or do some other stuff so that you can run it, like main decking unlicensed hearse kind of shit against graveyard possibilities. Anyway,
yeah, and maybe like when we know that we're playing against twin, maybe it is worth it to bring in like a mana leak in that situation from the side. That way we do have a counter spell for that moment.
Yeah, but I mean, I will say we unlike my assessment, we were consistently leaving a mana or 2 open, because we would ramp and have the dorks, Anyway,
yeah.
Night, y'all. Catch y'all.
All right, everybody. Zach, I hope you have a nice, safe flight. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out.